I want to start this thing right here with mental tuning. Limiting beliefs. Okay, y'all good? Everybody listen? Limiting beliefs. Limiting belief definition is a state of mind, a conviction or belief that you think to be true that limits you in some way. I'm gonna share my screen right here. Here we go. Limiting beliefs. Here are some examples that we have been taught growing up. And it says, we can't afford that. People say, I can't afford that. How come we don't live over here? How come we don't drive? We can't afford that. Mike, we can't afford that. For me, I have a new data that there's nothing but abundance, especially money. They fucking print money. There's no limit on money. It's also a money in limiting belief. Money doesn't buy happiness. People say money don't buy happiness. Who cares if money don't buy happiness? Being broke don't buy happiness. Money don't buy happiness. Okay, well, being broke don't buy happiness. What's the problem? What people try to do is exactly. People try to like justify, make excuses why they got no paper. Okay, I tell the story a lot. You guys know Mark that was up here? That's my little brother. My white brother. It's crazy. Yeah, I don't know how that happened. Just came out. We're like, oh, we're 7 years apart. Anyways, so we have a Aunt Caroline. Aunt Caroline got to go on. She was like prom queen, really good looking. She got like Hollywood looks, good, very personality. She was like my first mentor. Just an amazing woman. You know, she's still talking like a kid. And I'll come through the phone and I'll kick your ass. I don't play. You know, Caroline. So I'm starting to come up. I'm starting to do my thing. Started to make a little bit of paper. This must have been about 5 years ago. You know, she knows. Okay. And then in the last 2 years, she starts teasing me. Hey, you know what I want for Christmas? Stephen Brown heard this many times. She wanted a Gucci belt. She's messing with me. She's like, I want a Gucci belt, Mike. I was like, done. You see, you know, the family gets together on Thanksgiving. And now 2 weeks go by, I see her again. She's like, don't forget about that Gucci belt. I was like, don't trip. I got you. Okay. You buy the Gucci belt like $500, $550, whatever. I'm all excited. It's Christmas now. We're celebrating at her spot. She opens up the box. She sees it. She says Gucci. And she's like, Diana, no. I don't. Diana, he needs to take that back or be pissed. Why?
Because it's too much money.
It's too much money.
In her mind.
In her mind. It's stupid. How can you waste $500 on a freaking belt? Are you out your fucking mind? Are you crazy? This is a woman who she has investment property. She has a mortgage. She's been working at the courtroom for the last 30 years. She's about to retire. She just turned 50, and she has about $1 million liquid cash. I know for a fact because she's like, you're the only millionaire food in the family. I said, man, Auntie, what the hell have you been doing? And the thing is, I wanted to do that because that's why we work so hard. So that way we could do these nice things and provide and get that moment. And I was almost robbed of that moment. Okay. That happened. And guess what? We took the Gucci belt back. But we're talking about mental tuning. Okay. We're talking about mental tuning. What I want you to understand is I don't believe you're a creator, whatever God you believe in. I'm Catholic. I believe in Jesus Christ. I believe, in God. That's my own personal thing. I don't believe your creator says you're the most intelligent thing on this planet, as far as we know, in this universe, but you can't have a Gucci belt, even though you work for the courthouse for the last 30 years and you're a loving wife and you're a loving aunt and you're loving, you know what I'm saying? It's a limiting belief. Okay. Next year, she got 2 Gucci belts because she know like I was a bullshit. She think I'm lying all the time. Okay. We're talking about getting rid of limiting beliefs. Don't worry about 30K. Here we go. We're going to get to the appointment setting, but I want to start here. It says price is a myth. Okay, just add a 0. So what I started doing, okay, is I had the challenges I had paying for a $900 apartment in North Park is the same challenges I had when I had a $1,500 2-bedroom in North Park. It's a very similar challenges that I had when I got a $3,200 luxury apartment in Mission Valley, which is the same challenges I had with a $6,500 mortgage. It's all the same shit. You're just adding a digit. You're just adding a digit. That's all it is. And once I figured that part out, I wasn't worried about money. Okay? You get that? That's say again? Watch this. It says money is called currency, right? Yeah, it's called currency because it's flow, like a current. It's supposed to be used, okay, in rotation. It's supposed to rotate. It's supposed to touch my hand to your hand. It's supposed to touch your hand to my hand. Okay? They say like we're it's like a recession, or like we don't know what's going on with the economy, or what happened with all the money? It just disappeared. What happened to it? It just evaporated? No, the money's still there. You see what I'm saying? It says money is energy. Money is fucking energy. Okay. Think about when I go to these houses, I look at La Jolla, Stephen Brown, I see these $30 million mansions. Okay. And I think what kind of energy went into that? Like, what did this individual do? What does his or her family do? What did their grandparents, like, what did they do to accumulate that kind of wealth? There was a lot of freaking energy. Perhaps it wasn't that generation, but just let me talk about myself. So I get up at the morning, except for today, Bobby. I was late to the gym. But I get up, except for today. Okay. Every morning at 4:30 a.m. I mean, really at the gym at 5. And I talk just to beat the sun. That's what the Millionaires do. And then I come here, me and Willie talk about success, getting to the next. And we come here and we look at film and review. He goes his way, I go my way. Willie's my workout partner. He's over there. I go in the back room and I go Army Pay every day. 12, 14 hours. I'm here every Saturday. I'm usually here 7 days a week. And I've been doing it for a long, long, long time. So I'm just talking about that kind of energy, and then somehow, some way that turns into a decent house, or a $3,000 jacket, or a $500,000 car. Okay. And these are just like, the car don't mean shit. It's just a car. But money is energy. This is what I'm saying. Okay, here we go, right here. Crushing limiting beliefs on money. Stop letting money control you. Okay, stop letting money control you. It says you're a player, so play. Stop letting money control you. You know how many people make decisions? Some of y'all, if not all y'all, make decisions on where you're gonna stay because how much it costs, or what flight you're gonna take, how much it costs, or what you're gonna eat this evening on how much it costs, right? I was telling Bobby a story, my ACL, right here in the front row. I was telling him a story. I'm working at the dental office. I see this guy, young entrepreneur. He's about my age. This is me when I was 23, so about 15 years ago. He has a fractured tooth. He had a root canal, working at the dental office. He comes in and I'm like, hey man, it's $1,200 for the root canal. Same day crown's gonna be like another. It's fine. He's like, don't worry about it. I was like, well, the thing is, we have to pick. He's like, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Okay. He was inspired at that time. Freedom. His name is Michael Gordon. I sent him a message this morning. Haven't seen him in 15 years. That inspired me because I wanted that freedom. He's not worried about the money. He's not worried about the crown. He has the money for freedom. Yesterday's my birthday. I turned 39. I know I look 40, but I turned 39. And I go to, I want seafood. The lobster was like $150. The king crab was like $100. I got some oil. My meal alone was like $300. And the woman was like, it's not the season for king crab. It's $75 a pound. And I'm like, I'm good. The lobster's 65, but it's 2 pounds. It's gonna be. I'm like, I promise you, I'm good. Stop letting fucking money control you. Don't let money control you. Okay, go eat what you want. Once you can wrap your head around that, and you're just adding a zero, I'm telling you, everything else will fall into play. But I'm not telling you to be some fool where you're out here just spending money, like just spending money and not saving money. You're spending money because Mike said it. No, I'm not saying that. Okay. It says money creates freedom and access. Money's energy. Okay. We're going to keep talking about mental tuning right here. My call money. All right. Stephen Brown must have heard me say this about a dozen times, literally. Okay. So John Pena, one of my partners, he has a brother, Nick Legend. And in 2017, I bought out the company and he went to LA. So we were partners from 2015 to 2017. He went his way, I went my way. 6 months later, okay, he's in Beverly Hills. Then he moves to the Hollywood Hills. And he got like this $20,000 pad a month. McLaren's in the front, BMW i8 when I was hot shit. All these, pretty good looking people, dudes that are like actors, women that are like models. I'm like, dude, what are you doing that I'm not doing? Okay. And he called me and he gave me love. And I was like, dude, why are you calling me, bro? Like, you already grabbed like a couple meals since last time I seen you last half year. Like, why? I didn't worthy. Okay. That's what it was. He said, Mike, you're always a good person. Let me give you some game. Okay, so he talks about money, and he said something that changed my life. He said, Mike, what do you, when you go to, the Foot Locker? I said, man, I find the pair I want, then, ask for my size. He said, nah. Before that, what do you do? This is one thing I'm about to share with y'all right now, changed my fucking life. This is one of the pivotal points in my life where everything changed. It's not that long ago. You're talking about, what, 6 years ago? Okay. He goes like this. Right before you're trying your shoes, what do you do? I said, I asked the guy, do they have my size? He's like, not before that. He's like, dude, you get the shoe and you look inside to see the price, right? We all do that. He said, why you do? He said, I said, shit, man, some of these Jordans are like $180, $200, like it's a lot of money. He's like, man, I don't know if Mike, are you a good person? Yes. Okay. Do you like beat your kids? No. Okay. You good to your wife? Yep. You work hard? Yep. Okay. You're a good person? Yeah. He said, I don't know if your creator said, no, Mike's such a good person that you can't have the 180 pair of Jordans. I said, oh, damn. I said, you're right, man. He said, you work hard? I said, yeah. He said, dude, get the fucking Jordans. Anyone ever see there's two pair of shoes? One's like the light ones, one's the dark ones. But sometimes the dark one's a little more flyer or a little more in demand. And you could get the J's for like 150, but they got the black ones for like 190. Anyone ever see that? Mm-hmm. And sometimes we'll cop out and get the cheaper ones. Why? Let's say the shoes are 150 and the fly ones are 180, same pair. Why would you spend $150 for something that you don't want when you can spend $30 more for something that you do want and can have? There's a paradigm shift. You tracking what I'm saying? So I'm on my balcony. Nick Legend is telling this. I'm like mind blown. So what the fuck? I was like, man, my old business partner. I'm like, this is John's brother. I'm like, dude, tell me more. So he's like, hey man, you ever go to the restaurant? Yep. What's the first thing you do? Take a look at the menu. Then what you do? Look at the price. Look at the price. Is that real for any of us? Once I stopped doing that and realized it was just money, and I stopped tripping on money, everything changed for me. You're not going to save your way to becoming a multimillionaire. You have to produce. You like the people that are cutting coupons, no disrespect, no anybody. It says purpose and product and overview of the high ticket appointment setter. Okay, I'm gonna go quick. Purpose, number one. I should say, nope, they're reverse. Okay, I'm gonna say product. Okay, so when I say product, I mean the outcome based on the result, process, or action. Coach Kareem in 2018 from DC, Coach Kareem is like, Mike, this is what products are. Okay, he's like, iPhone is a product. This Perrier is a product. This laptop's a product. This watch is a product. Yeah. But when I think about products, okay, this is how you should think about them. The result, after, and action or process. Give you an example. So we got a personal trainer. I work with over 1,000 of them, literally. We got a personal trainer that you give him or her money and they don't help you lose fat or gain muscle. I know personal trainers that just sell companionship. Promise you. We used to own a studio. This dude, I was like, Alex Stream, fucking get rid of this guy. This one we used to have the elastic band, and she'd pull it up and would never resist because it was too much slack. I'm like, get rid of this guy. But then there's another personal trainer that's going to be like, you got to be there, not at 5:01, at 5 on the dot. You got to, get this freaking result. You got to eat this freaking food, and they get a product. Some people can get products, but people cannot get products. Okay, getting shit done. So product. This is the major sales area in which revenue is generated for the organization. The purpose of the high ticket closer is to demonstrate major and minor programs and enroll the public into appropriate programs that serve their needs and wants, so to improve their skill set, confidence, overall financial well-being. The high ticket closers sign up new clients that are itching and eager to begin major programs. They should leave this zone inspired and know that their life is forever going to be changed. Okay, here we go. Product. This should say purpose. You make 150 phone calls today. You do 150 phone calls tomorrow. You do 120 on Saturday. All that stuff you're doing, calling leads, moving your hands, ringing that bell. You'll hear the gong go off. At the end of the day, the product is qualified appointments with prospects that show and are eager to begin major services. Want the product of the organization. Very simple, but let me just give it to you guys again. We want qualified appointments with prospects, qualified, not unqualified, that are eager to begin major services. I do not want people setting appointments for Ruli or Brandon Jordan, and they're like, man, what is this again? I don't know, man. You got to tell me something, and I just told them I'll show up. Yeah. You want people to be ready to go. Okay. And they want the product organization. So we're just close to go right now. Okay. So you guys got to just follow along because it's going to get deep now. Okay. Basic tools. Here's some game I got. Coach Nick Zimmer. He says, you know how many professionals go to a job site and they don't have their basic tools? I said, man, I didn't really think about that. He said, imagine what a carpenter without a hammer, without a measuring tape. I never really thought about that, man. That's pretty crazy. Okay. Are you confident that your appointment setters have all their tools? Yeah. He's like, cool. Call them. Boom. So-and-so, you got the script? Nope. So-and-so, you got the enrollment form? Nope. So-and-so, you got the freaking way to route them to the treasury department? Nope. So we will find people will get hired and onboarded, but they don't have their basic tools as a professional, whether you're a carpenter or an appointment setter. So as you guys start scaling up and become closers and become sales directors and start leading up your companies, just remember that little piece of game I give you. Basic tools. Okay. Basic. I'm gonna give you a definition. Adjective: forming an essential foundation or starting point. Fundamental: certain. Basic rules must be obeyed. The laying down of arms is a basic agreement. Number 2, noun: the essential facts or principles of a subject or skill. Learning the basics of the business. That's just a definition of basic. Tools. Number 1, it says a device or implement, especially one held in the hand, used to carry out a particular function. Okay, this is from Wise Consulting. Any activity has its tools. Any activity. You go to the gym, there's certain tools. Okay, go take a shower, there's certain tools. Okay, you got to film something, there's certain tools. Camera, editing software, Adobe Premiere. Any activity has its tools. And if one is going to engage in activity, he better know what its tools are and what they are used for. Okay, it says too often professionals are asked to perform a certain function or uphold a certain post, a position. However, they do not have their basic tools to perform. So here's some basic tools. Okay, so we have the program that they're selling. They have this fact-finding script. They have the closer's booking portal. They have the Millionaire Closer group. Okay, we have a couple different businesses, but for this particular business, we have the membership site, the enrollment form. We have another enrollment form. We have the onboarding form. We have the free training webinar. We have the value ladder. Okay, we have the hat write-up, which is an SOP. We have the placement program, the appointment log, and the weekly mastermind. Okay, I'm not saying anything prolific. I just want to get you guys wrapped around basic tools. Okay, you know what I mean?
Yes,
so
sir.
Nothing else beyond that. Okay, so here we go. Next section is this appointment setter framework, and I'm going to break these down in depth. Okay, so these are the core areas right here. It says these are the core areas that need to be mastered in order to reach the level of appointment setter category king. Okay, number 1, peak mental state. Number 1, like this is the framework. This is the actual process to become a dope appointment setter, world class. Okay, number 1, peak mental state. Number 2 is the introduction, which includes creating reality and leading with service. Now I'm gonna break these all down. Number 3, fact finding, data gathering. Okay, number 4, edification. That's like our secret sauce that I stole from Nick Legend. Edification, setting a hook. Number 5, setting the appointment. And number 6, maintaining communication and getting the prospect to show. Okay, everybody good? Gucci. Here we go. Let's talk about the first one. Appointment setting framework overview. I'm going to do a deep dive on each of those steps that I just covered, 1 through 6. Okay, so it says get to a peak mental state and focus on your intentions. Okay, everything I'm doing, there's going to be a lot of intent. Like we do a date night, we got a sitter for the kids. I'm like, dude, we're about to go to a nice restaurant and have some really good food, and we're about to park in front row. Me and my wife are gonna have really good conversations. And I've been wanting to take her to SDK, but she's never been yet because I've been going like 5 times per row with Casey and John. And she's gonna love it because everyone knows me there now, and it's gonna be dope. And might get lucky. All right. So if you're an appointment setter, I'm talking about like before you even get on the damn phone, you got to get your mind right. Okay, walking around in open space, exerting energy and vibration, stating affirmations and more. I'm like this. John's like, oh man, half the people ain't here yet. I'm like, okay, I ain't tripping, whatever. I'm in my living room right now. My wife's like, why are you still here? I'm like, because they're getting everybody here. There's gonna be a little small delay. I'm walking around talking to myself like I'm about to burn a hole in the fucking roof. I'm about to kill it. I'm at the gym. I'm like, dude, I'm about to kill it. I'm in the back. I'm about to kill it. I'm moving around. I'm walking. I'm getting my mind right. I'm visualizing. I'm getting to my peak mental state. Even before I was setting appointments, I would get to my peak mental state. Okay. It says, it's like to play workout music or up-tempo music, pace around in my space, clap my hands and chants, it's done. It's done. It's done. That's why I used to say, it's done. He's done. So for me, sales is like sport. So it's entrepreneurship. I'm like, bro's done. Like, get in front of him, dude. This is a wrap. Okay. He's done. For years, I would put shades on when it came time for me to get to my peak mental state. I would assume my alter ego, the world's greatest online closer. I would literally have an alter ego. When I put my shades on, ask John Pena, It's 2015, 2016. I always knew when I was about to close the deal because I would put my shades on and I would start shadowboxing. And I would like, they're like, just stay away from him. Because I would go to it's like Batman putting over the mask or Superman with the cape. As soon as little Clark Kent shows out the chest with a little S, it's a different dude. You see what I'm saying? So like I took a shower after the gym, shaving my dome, and like I'm in the shower, just like I'm just fucking just turned up, man, ready to go. Peak mental state. Okay. It says this is equivalent to Bruce Wayne being a conservative business magnate and suddenly putting on the cape and becoming Batman. John Payne has said, I always knew Mike was going to close the deal. He would have his shades on and start shadowboxing. There's a picture of me closing the deal with my shades. That's the one I had some Versace shades. Okay. So peak mental state, a couple things I want to give to you. I want you to be the hammer, not the anvil. I want you to have cause. So I want you to really visualize this. What's going to go on? Okay. Watch this. This is what I would do. I'm like about to make a phone call, first phone, and I would get so turned up and I'll be ready to go. I'm here in San Diego in this little ass office in North Park, and I'm vibrating and I'm moving and I'm ready to go. And some person on the receiving end is going to pick up the phone. How the hell could I be at effect of that if I'm just coming down the damn pipe like a bullet train? Like, yo, Gage, watch, bro. Gage, you don't understand, bro. I'm about to go off right now, bro. I guarantee first phone call of the day, guarantee first connect, I guarantee point the set, I guarantee bro's getting close. Today, man, might be tripping. Watch. Got my DMX going. I'm moving. I'm grooving. I got a little audience now. There's 3 of us in the office now. And then boom. And it happens. I got to visualize being at cause. I'm going to come through that damn phone. I'm going to come through that phone and hit the dude. And I'm not saying I got to be rough and tough and go punch the guy. I'm not saying that. But that's where my intention's at. That's where my mindset's at. That's where the peak mental state is at. Okay? It says, put yourself out there. Get yourself accountability or an audience and commit. Okay, so this is what I used to do. So I got the cold call boot camp. You guys seen it. I'm training internet marketers in 2018. I'm telling everybody in the world I'm the best closer on the internet. They're starting to believe it. I'm starting to believe it. And I'm doing it. And I'm like, dude, I'm going to challenge myself. I got about 25 people in the room. These internet kids look up to me. About 5-6 years ago. I said, I said, we're going to create the cold call boot camp, which is still in the academy. And I'm like, I'm a cold call in front of y'all to shut everybody up. Mike, this cold call stuff don't work. My student, this cold call stuff ain't gonna work, man. We tried it, man. But I finally cold calls. So what I did was I put myself in front of the audience. Even though I'm outside acting cool and acting rough and tough, that is a lot of pressure to put yourself in front of 25 people that really look up to you. You kind of see what I'm saying? And I'm like, damn, that's a lot of pressure on myself. And I play my music and I start moving. And the cape comes on, and I'm like, dude, this is fucking done. And what I do, I start cold calling, and I start F45. That dude must have gave us over a span of 2 years. And I'm doing this in front of an audience. So what am I talking about? What I would do is I would put myself out there. I would make myself accountable in front of all these 25 people. I'm like, look, I better perform. And what that does, that forces my growth. That forces me to actually get to a higher state. Listen, I said, what's the framework? Right here. What the hell is the framework?
Okay, watch this. Gladys. Just
what I say. This is the framework right here to become a category king. Number 1, get into peak mental state. That's all I'm showing you guys right now. Number 2, master the introduction. Okay, number 3, fact finding, data gathering. Number 4, the edification, setting the hook. Number 5, setting the actual appointment. And number 6, maintaining communication and getting the prospect to show. For the last freaking 15 minutes, we've been talking about peak mental state. Okay, and I'm giving you examples from 2018, 2020,
okay, watch this.
2019. And what's that? I get an audience which forces me to perform. Because Robin, if imagine I had a listicle and I'm at my crib by myself, I'm at a boring ass house, and there's nobody there, I'm human. I ain't gonna vibrate the same. So I say, hey, all y'all come over. Y'all want to see a show? Okay, come here. Well, you're gonna see something stupid. I'll be back in 3 minutes. I go get my DMX. I get my mind right. That man cake comes on, I'm ready. And I perform. I'm not just by myself in my house. I'll be boring as hell too. I'll be like Javon. You know what I mean? I'm telling you. Okay? I'm telling you. Is that real for y'all? Yeah. I'm not kidding you. I'm not kidding you. I'm like actually playing my favorite like rap music or gym music. I'm walking around. I'm exerting energy. You guys see the old video of me jumping up and down. That's between. That's not for the camera. You see what I'm saying? I'm stating affirmations. Watch. You go watch this from 2018. Watch. Yo, Gladys, you watching? Watch this about to happen. Okay, what else did I do? I'm actually putting myself out there. I got my whole team watching right now, and I cannot let them down. I got students watching right now. I cannot let them down. You see what I'm saying? I'm playing music. I'm visualizing myself as a damn train. Literally. How the hell could I get whooped or defeated if this is sports? If I'm doing all this and some unknown person has no idea I'm walking through the damn phone line right now. It's impossible. There's no way. It's like punching somebody that's like with the blindfold on. And we're here to help people. I'm just trying to be a little dramatic here. Okay, number 2, mastering appointment setting. Number 2 is the introduction. Okay, introduction. Proper introduction includes stating your name, stating the business, the reason for calling, and setting a hook if necessary. What is a hook? It says, be sure to create reality. Be sure to create reality of why you're calling and always lead with service for inbound leads. Okay? Wise consulting, reality means agreement. Okay, not today, but most days the sky's blue. We can agree on that. Okay? The roof is black. There's agreement. We know when there's an agreement in a deal, there's a close. If there is no agreement, there's no close. Okay, so I'm trying to create reality while I'm calling. Okay, so I'm gonna give it to you again. Stating your name. Hey, hello, Amanda. This is Mike. How are you? Mike from where? Yeah, it's Mike from Limelight. Hey, real quick, I wanted to reach out to you because what we do is we help gym owners generate qualified leads on demand. Let me ask you a question. Are you already working with someone that's helping you like this? Okay. She says no. She says yes. Then I handle the call. All right. Always lead with service. Okay. I want emphasis on that. Okay. There's something called commission breath. You guys been in yeah. If you guys ever been in a call room, it's commission breath. And that person ain't tripping on helping you or serving you. It's just like fucking money. It's not. So I got a thing called lead with service. Okay, let me see. Real quick. Man, okay. No whiteboard. I got something called lead with service. So let's say we're closing deals for these gurus. We got a client, Ash Cash, clients. Ash is out of Atlanta. And he has a opt-in page and then a webinar and then like book a call or like buy something. Opt-in funnel, training, and like buy something. When you call, because they didn't buy it, they didn't auto buy. When you call, you're not like, hey man, you saw the Ash Cash thing, man. Did you, are you gonna buy it? It's $97. Oh, how come you don't want to buy it? It's only $97. Ash Cash breaks down the process on this. Don't do that. What I do with these guys is lead with service. Hello, Rick. Yes. Hey, Rick, what's up, man? It's Mike. Mike from where? It's Mike from where? Oh man, my bad. It's Mike Baron from Ash Cash's joint. Hey man, you signed up for the free web class. I just want to make sure you got access, bro. Did you get access? You did? Oh, you only watched half of it? Oh man, did it glitch on you? Okay, dude. I tell you what, man, I want to shoot you the replay. Ash Cash breaks down the process of how he's became a New York Times bestselling author and how he's teaching other people to become New York Times bestsellers. If I shoot you the replay, you'll watch it, right? Okay, cool, man. Yeah, Ash, he just has a real, that's how he started, being an author. So he just has a soft spot for people like out there writing books and trying to get to the next. Cool, man. Cool? Perfect. I'll send it. And then you pivot into the sale. Hey, man, let me ask you a question. Why'd you call? Or, excuse me, let me ask you a question. Did you already publish your book? Oh, what problems were you looking to solve? You want to say it like that, but that's what you do. Pivot and sell. Everybody got that? Yeah. Okay, lead with service. All right, lead with service. Here we go. Okay, we go like this. Here are the steps. Okay, here we go. Step number 1 for the introduction. It says get in communication. Get in calm. Get in communication. If you ever seen 2 people talking and one person's just like this, and this person's not listening or not on the same page, they're not in calm. I'm hanging out with my wife and we're eating. Good looking couple to my right. I could tell it was like first, second date. And this dude was blah, 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 blah. And she one question, she didn't say nothing. I wanted to go whack that dude, man. Pretty girl and everything. I was like, what's going on here? There was not the communication. And me, I'm all up in the cheeks like this the whole time. Okay. You see what I'm saying? So get in communication. This is how I do it. If you guys were paying attention, you'll see I call people like I know them. Hello, Maria? Hey, it's Mike. Because naturally she goes like this. Mike. She starts reaching versus putting a wall up. Hello, Scott. What's up, man? What's up? Hey, dude, it's Mike. What's up, Mike? Mike Barron, man. Right. It's stupid, dude. I've never heard BC talk. I've never heard nobody talk about this. Instead of the wall going up, you get them to reach. So number 1, I call people like I know them. I get them to reach. If somebody called me right now with certainty and say, yo, Mike B, what's up, man? And I didn't recognize the voice, I'm like, yo, what up? Yo, man, you have a good birthday? Yeah, bro. Who is this? That would be my natural reaction, right? So that's where I get them. Okay. I talk with people, not at people. That's what these salespeople do. They're just talking at people. They're just talking. Okay. I like to get in calm. Tennis. Hey man, how are you? Good. Check out the thing. How did it go? What did you like about it? What did you like? I asked a lot of questions, right? What I just say, lead with service. You guys have the whole plan on leading with service. I'm not trying to do the commission breath. I'm not trying to take your credit card. I want to see if you got this value, and then we'll, talk the next step. Okay. So that's how we get in communication. That's number one. Yo, Kat, you should come down here to the facility. Okay. That's number one. Get in calm. Number two, introduce yourself professionally. I don't even, I'm like, yo, it's Mike. How you been? What's up? How are things? Family good? Business good? Okay, cool. Hey, Ashley, my name is Mike Barron. I'm calling from Limelight Media. The reason why I'm calling is because we help gym owners generate leads on demand. Okay, so introduce yourself professionally. Make it clear for your intention of calling. Okay, I want to know if you're already working with somebody. Might be able to help you out. Everybody still tracking? Everybody good? Okay.
Very good.
It says that the prospect has no reality on the reason for your call. Dumb it down. Dumb it down and speak on something that you can agree on, such as their name or email. Okay, this is right here. It's going to get a little ninja right here. Watch this. So my team right here, these guys here, we got a couple businesses, but these dudes over here in this call center, boiler room, whatever. They go, hey, Ricky, what's up, man? Who's this? It's Kevin. Kevin from where? It's Kevin from Mike's office. Mike Barron. Yeah, you know the dude with the SD hat, the Asian Mexican guy with the Lamborghini? Nah, man, I don't know. Yeah, man. The guy was the Gucci. Nah, man, I don't know. No, it's the guy that, he had the webinar, how he does high ticket sales. They're like pushing that shit down hard. There's no reality. So what I teach these guys, the ones that are really good, like Clay Connor, okay, what I teach them is to dumb it down. Soon as or your business or the product that you're on, the lead came in, okay, hey, man, I'm calling from Mike's office, man. You know the guy with the Lamborghini, how we're helping high ticket sales and closing, how we're helping folks, make money online. I don't know, man. I click on a lot of things, I must have been something I clicked at 11 o'clock and I don't really, that's an indicator I need to get off of Mike. Mike, get that cool. Hey man, this is Ricky, right? Okay, good. And I just want to make sure I got the right guy. This is Ricky Smith, right? Okay, good. This is Ricky Smith. Your email's still rickysmith@gmail.com, right? Okay, cool. So what I had to do was get in communication. That way I could have a conversation. I don't think y'all got that. Yeah. So these guys would be like, Mike, the guy don't give a fuck about no damn Mike. Okay? Get in communication. That's what I'm saying. Get on something you can agree on, like your first name. Okay? You're still at the 310 area code, right? Okay, cool, man. Just checking. Okay, so then I'll come back to what to do from there. It says stay in communication. Once I get in calm, then I'll let's say I dumbed it down. After I did that, what I'll do is I'll start reminding them. I'll dumb it down. Hey, you still want to make money on the internet, right? Okay, cool. Perfect. And this is Ricky Smith. Okay, just checking. Okay, are you already making 6 figures online yet? You're not? Oh, man. High ticket. You don't really know what it is? Here's what it is. If I can show you how to do this and it makes sense, would you be open to have a real conversation? Outstanding. Let me ask you a couple questions. Fact find, qualify. Boom. Set the appointment. We'll get into all that. Okay? Bobby, I know you're tracking. Okay. Stay in communication. Build and maintain rapport. People do business with those that they like. There was a real estate agent at this other joint. It was a nicer facility, and her and her team were just kind of like very standoffish to us. I'm like, John, I'm not going to give these people $1 million for the next 3 years. Like, I don't, these people are friendly. I don't know. Met this woman here. She was amazing. Came to the little, party, checked on us and gave us Petco Padre tickets. Just a really nice person. Okay. It says move into the fact finding. Okay. Here we go. So now all we're doing is just the introduction. We did the peak mental state, and this is the introduction. What do? We get in communication by calling them like they know them, by leading with service, getting people to reach. You've introduced yourself. If they don't know why your business is or what you do and don't want no agreement, okay, then you got to dumb it down and agree on something that you could agree on, right? Okay.
All right.
Next thing we do, stay in communication, build rapport. People do business with those that they like. Don't overdo it. Some of these people over here do, and they do. Talking about like the damn LeBron thing for 30 minutes, man. Again, nothing too prolific, but it says your intro, your pitch needs to be tight. It needs to be tight. Like you can't wing it. You can't make it up. Like I'm looking at like this in jiu-jitsu. I know that woman was like, I told you, boy, don't call me anymore. Her words. You know, I told her I'm good. I already have a trainer. Hey, listen, I know real quick though, before you hang up. I don't say that part. Sometimes I will. Real quick. Hey, I just want to give you that free thing. It's $200. You get it? The free $200 thing? Oh, you did? Oh my gosh, I'm glad I called. Okay, let me get you that free thing that I promise you in the next 60 seconds, I'm out of your hair. Okay, cool. So I can send over this to that phone number, the re-sign up link. Okay, good. I'll send that right now. Hey, last thing before I let you go, how do you sign up? And then she'll tell me the problem that she's looking to solve. And then I can have a conversation, gather some more data, and now move to the next step, which is the fact finding. Okay. All right. Any questions, comments, or thoughts? Everybody cool? Okay, cool. Say it again. Come on now. Come on now. Okay, cool. So we're gonna move on to, man, this is a lot of shit to cover. It's crazy. It's crazy. Okay. Moving to the next step. So we know we got to get to a peak mental state before you even get on the freaking phone, possibly before you even show up to the office, like on the freeway as you're getting dressed, when you wake up in the morning. Okay. We also know that you have to do a good job with an introduction. Okay. Now we're going to move into the fact finding, which is the next step of the framework. Okay. Mastering appointment setting. Number 3, fact finding. Purpose of fact finding. The purpose of fact finding. All right. The purpose of fact finding is to gather data. It says to identify problems or ruin. Okay. What is the ruin of the individual? How are they here? And they want to go here. What is that thing in the middle, that roadblock, that ruin? What is the thing holding them back? What's up, Carol? Okay. So the purpose of fact finding is to gather data, identify problems, okay, and offer solutions to solve those problems. Okay. It says find out needs and wants spoken and unspoken. Find out their needs and wants that are spoken verbally. They tell you, hey, I'm running to this situation. I need to lose 2 dress sizes. Hey, Mike, I'm running to the situation. I'm an author, but I don't have anybody buying my stuff. I want to become a New York Times bestseller. Find their needs and wants spoken, aka the problem they want to solve spoken, but also unspoken. Why unspoken? Sometimes people don't want to tell you the truth. It's hard to confront because if they say that they're wrong, then, you know, they're going to be wrong and look bad. Also, sometimes people not just don't want to speak the truth. If they knew what the problem was, then they wouldn't be running into this problem. Often, it's a blind spot. So you, as a professional, you got to ask really good questions so that way you can find the actual problem unspoken as well. Everybody cool? Okay, beautiful. It says, when you're doing the fact finding, identify where they're at in the sales process. Okay, 5-step sales process. We said it earlier: intro, fact finding, demonstration, presentation, test, close, close. Where are they on the process? You're a car dealership. Okay, I already went to Mercedes. We're about to make an offer. They want to call me back. My wife just want to see this Lexus one last time. This guy's ready to go. We're doing research on the car. My wife just loves Lexus. The one we have right now has never given us any problems for 3 years. Give it oil, give it gas, and it's good. Just find out where they're at in the process. Okay? People make phone calls, and this guy talked to Casey 2 months ago, a year and a half ago, and was pissed off because Casey was too doggish. But then he likes Ruli a little bit more because Ruli's more of a connector, as an example. So we're finding out where you at in the process as well. Okay, where you at? Okay, I want to lose weight. I want to lose weight. I want to lose 2 dress sizes. What are you doing right now? What's going on? What kind of food are you consuming? What kind of exercise are you doing? What kind of sleep are you getting? Where are they at from here to here? Okay, good. Okay, it says this is money right here. This is money, the little flyer. Okay, the big problem I see with salespeople, and the big problem I see with even our sales guys, got these dudes that are trying to, what do they say? Wear pegs and I got this guy talking to, someone who's unemployed, freaking just had to move back with his mama because he had a little situation with his girlfriend, this problem, this situation, and they're talking about $100,000 inner circle deal. It's not real, man. It's not real. When my team, some know this, but when they start operating like this, everything will change. It says, I learned this from Nick Legend again. Okay. For me, it takes seconds. Okay. For a good person, it's going to take minutes. You want to identify as soon as you start asking some questions. I'm talking about in a matter of minutes. Are you having a free conversation, a $97 conversation, a $250 conversation, or a $5,000 plus conversation? Intro product free, first one $97, $2,000, 7,500, 12,500, 50,000, 100,000. I need to know what conversation I'm having. One guy walks into Mercedes and he's like, I just need a C-Class. I've always wanted this car. I'm an accountant. I make 60,000 a year and I just want this car. Another dude walks in. He needs a freaking AMG G-Wagon that's $300,000, $50,000 over sticker. What are their needs and wants? Okay, spoken and unspoken, and what product can identify in a matter of like 2 minutes? Granted, I got the inventory that I can actually serve and provide value. I'm not going to put the kid in McDonald's in the G-Wagon AMG. Not qualified. You guys tracking what I'm saying? Right. And if we do our job, especially if you're working with someone that's, credible, they're going to have a whole value ladder and people will upsell and upgrade. Okay, cool. All right. So fact-finding questions. Fact-finding questions. Let me see. Okay, he used to ask damn, this thing's still open? That's crazy. Okay, the forum's just gone. Okay, so here's our marketing agency. It's called the gyms and trainers. Simple questions. Dude, what are you doing right now to generate leads? Perfect. Like, what is your process to get those leads signed up? Outstanding. Okay, let me ask you a question. What is like something about you that makes you unique and different? Like, why are you guys awesome? What makes you different than the dude across the street? Okay, great. And then what kind of results do you get for your clients? Okay, great. Let me ask you a question. Have you ever tried Facebook ads before for your gym? You have? What were the results? You haven't? Okay, good. So just general questions. What is your online presence? Who's your demographic? Okay, who's the average customer that comes in? What packages do you like to sell? Why? Oh, because they pay the most money and that clientele gives you no problems? Makes sense. Let me ask you another question. What is the goal? That's a beautiful question. What is your goal? Want to get to $70,000 a month? Dude, love that. Big number, man. Where are you at? Like, how close are you to that goal? Shit, about halfway. Okay, about halfway or halfway. Cool. 32 grand and you want to get to 75? Done. I can help you do that, man. My guys, when they first started, man, I've worked for 1,000 salespeople here. When they first started though, Bobby, they'd go like this. Hey man, how much money are you making? None of your damn business, man. It's personal. Seriously. Mike, I asked just like you. No, you did not. Promise you did. Okay. A quick way to find out how much money someone's making is like, hey man, what's your financial goal? What's your revenue goal? Oh shit, man, you want to make like 150? Dude, that's good for you, bro. So you already at that, like, how close are you to that goal? I'm at 75 right now. Oh, you're halfway, dude. And now you got the number. Okay, everybody good? Okay. Let me see. Current fact finding form. Here is, let's look at this real quick. Let me see. Here's something I used to ask right here. What is your current annual income? What is your biggest obstacle? Okay, of growing your business. If you could change one thing about your situation, what would it be? Okay, that's a beautiful question because that's going to give you the problem that they're looking to solve right off the bat. Have you purchased any other product or services? Sales guys are rating their excitement level. Okay, nothing too crazy. Fact finding boot camp. Okay, I did this in 2018. Fact finding boot camp. We talk about fact finding like a doctor. Okay, right? Let me see. OCTOR. Okay, good. Okay, cool. I'm gonna keep moving. Okay. So here are some of my favorite questions I like to ask in fact finding. Eddie, what's your goal? What's the target? What's the goal? Because they're going to give you their ideal scene off the bat. My goal is to do X. My goal is to get to 8% body fat. My goal is to make $150,000. My goal is to open up a second chiropractic office. Perfect. Now I got some sort of baseline. Okay. So why do you think it hasn't happened for you yet? Hey, Dr. Smith, dude, you're one of those guys that's super progressive. Chiropractor came in. Super progressive. You said you were doing Facebook ads in what, 2015? Shit, you're doing it like a year before I even started doing it. And I'm an internet guy. That's crazy, man. And you said you know your stuff and you mentored other chiropractors. Like a guy like you, parentheses, a smart guy, a progressive guy, a sharp guy, a good person, a guy like you, man. How come you haven't opened up that second practice yet, man? What is it? He's going to give you his viewpoint of what those problems are. Oh, because of this happened and this, and my ex-partner stole from this and this. And the thing is with clients, I just don't know how to get new clients. AKA, I got the problems I can solve. Okay, everybody good? Here's a beautiful question to ask. I like to ask this question just to challenge people. Okay, especially in the social setting. You go like this. How was your day? Good. Mike, how was your birthday? Awesome. How was dinner? Great. How was the movie? That was a good movie. You can't answer this question that way. What is the hardest part of your job? Hey, what's the hardest part of your job? It forces people to think. You're in the elevator, run into the nurse, run into the doctor, run into the chiropractor, run into the engineer, run into whoever. Dude, that's awesome, man. Dang, you go to school for 8 years? What's the hardest part of your job? I got that from Grant's office. What is the hardest part of your job? Somebody go use that on somebody's bed. That's right. It's a beautiful question. It's a beautiful question, man. I always love to mess people up. Okay. Don't ask me that shit. You'll fuck me up. Okay. What have you tried that worked? What have you tried that worked? Okay, cool. So you worked with a trainer before, a couple years ago, like, what did you try that worked? Oh, you did the keto thing. Okay, good. What happened? Oh, the guy moved, the woman moved. Okay, I get it. I'm gathering data. Okay. What have you tried that didn't work? Why? I used to fast 24 hours, 3 times a week. It didn't work. Why? My energy levels were low. I was sluggish, whatever. All we're looking to do is gather data. I'm giving you some of my favorite questions. Okay. So we go like this. We're talking about number 3, fact finding. It says, I start with a blank canvas. This is what I do. It's the weirdest thing. You guys ever watch my fact finding? You'll start seeing my eyes. They already move kind of weird. I'm talking to somebody, asking questions to wrap my head around the situation. And I just start going like this. I start with a blank canvas and I don't know his or her situation. He or she is looking to solve. And I write questions and the picture just comes clear. And if I do it right, I will cognize every time. I got it. I know exactly what they need because I'm asking the right questions. I'm literally visualizing. I'm telling you. I'll show you guys some case studies. So it says I start with a blank canvas, okay, and I start asking targeted questions, and it becomes clear. You're effectively fact finding when you cognite, when the light bulb goes off, and you say, "Damn, I got it." You slam your hand on the desk. I can actually help this person. I got it. Dude, I got it. I know why you're not a New York Times bestselling author, parentheses. That's what I do. I'm not doing the commission bread. I'm coming in as a professional. Okay, here we go. Challenges with fact find. Okay, appointment setting gems. Here's some bars for y'all. Okay, I want you to remember this. It's called a bridge of communication. Okay, a bridge of communication. Okay, I want you to think about this. Imagine you're speaking to somebody, whether it's a cold call or whatever, and you're asking them a lot of questions. My fact finding can go anywhere from like 10 minutes, sometimes even longer, depending. And I'm just like, what's the purpose? How many people do you have on your team? And now you fast forward 15 minutes. The doctor, the prospect's like, man, when's this guy gonna shut the hell up? I don't know where I'm going. Question. I got a question. The guy's gonna blow, if you see what I'm saying. So what I need to do is I need to pre-frame. I need to let him know where we're at and where we're going. Okay. So you're gonna open up the fact finding or the conversation here. I need to gather all the data here, and then I need to put a little bridge in the middle. Okay. So you guys will see this in the live closing or the live appointment setting. I'll say, hey, Dr. Smith, okay, forgive me. I asked a lot of questions. And the reason why I asked a lot of questions is I really want to wrap my head around your situation. That way I can give you a couple of different solutions to get you to that second practice that you're looking to get. Okay. So just kind of hang with me and, just got a couple more questions for you. Cool. Okay, cool. Appreciate you. Okay. Let me ask this. That little pit stop, let him know, ask a couple more questions. And I know it's long and he's going to be okay and more inclined just to keep playing the game with me because I need a dance partner. Okay. Y'all tracking what I'm saying? Yeah, the whole thing? Okay. So we're gonna open up a call, get into fact finding. I'm here. I might ask questions for 10 minutes. If I don't let him know I'm gonna ask questions for 10 minutes, it's gonna be like a long time, and the guy's gonna start saying to himself, the woman's gonna say to herself, like, when's this gonna be done? Question. Now I'm like 20 questions in. Hey, what's your revenue goal? Okay, what's your demographic? Okay, let me ask you a question. How big is your practice now? Let me ask you a question. Have you talked to a broker about the new location? He's gonna be like, dude, this it's too much. So I give him a little pre-frame. I let him know that, hey, I know I've been talking for about 5 minutes. Hey, doc, you gotta forgive me. I know it might seem like I'm asking a lot of questions, but I do that because I want to wrap my head around your whole situation. And then when we're done, make a recommendation how we can actually get you to a second location through our ops program as well as our Facebook ad program. Cool? Okay, thanks, doc. So now he or she is inclined to keep going and dance with me because I give him the heads up. You see? Yeah, pre-frame. Okay, it's called a communication bridge. I do it all the time, naturally. Hey, forgive me, man. I asked a lot of questions. Just a few more. Cool? Okay, 3 more questions. I asked like 30 more. All right. I don't try to. It's not gonna lie. Okay. So let me share my screen so we can go back here. These are really good questions, y'all. Okay. Appointment setting gems, hang out. Hang out. There are times when people tell you something very important and you will act them off. Act means acknowledge. Hey, Mike, that's super good. You know, how much time you need? 30 minutes? Okay, that's okay. It's my daughter's 16th birthday and we're going to go out to dinner. Okay, sounds good. Let me ask you a question. So tell me about the dental practice. Not good. Hang out. He told you something important about him that's unique and different. My daughter's turning 16. Oh, wow, no kidding. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. My daughter's 12. That's a fun age, huh? Yeah, well, Mike, you know, she's really been a good girl, so you know, it makes it easier. But her brother, on the other hand, hang out. They send you a line, hang out there, let it marinate just for a second. At times, but then don't overdo it. I seen a guy, Kai, who could defend himself. Yo, man, bro, you know Ty. Hey, man, bro, dude, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I seen Dan Locke, I seen, you know, all them cats, man. Dan Henry, man. I seen Grant, of course. But the reason why I mess with Mike, man, for one, you know, he seemed like a street cat, and two, man, he from the city. You know, I'm right here in SD, man. I grew up here in Southeast San Diego, man. So when I see him put in the city, I was like, dude, I'm definitely rocking my boy. You know, so that's why I got on the thing and said, man, let's talk. Ty did not acknowledge. That was a very significant thing for that man. It's a true story. Okay, cool, man. Sounds good. Let me ask you a question. What do you know about high ticket? I'm telling the truth, man. I'm telling you the truth. Hang out. Yeah, you know, Mike, man, he quote unquote says he's the mayor of San Diego, man. You know, he just said that like a lot of people that are from SD, Nick Cannon, they don't really put the city on, man. So like that's very important for him. He's like, man, LA's doing it, New York's doing it, you know, why not SD? So I'll let, man, he'll get a kick out of this, man. I'll let him know, man. That's what's up, bro. So let me ask you a question, man. What do you see the difference? Hang out. Okay. Appointment setting gems. Speak the language. Speak the language. Use the nomenclature. How some way I became the fitness marketer guy. I didn't look like a workout. Okay. Sure. If I took off my pants, you see the little toothpick legs. Crazy. Well, I've been planning on wear sweats now. Pale as hell too. Okay. Anyways, use the nomenclature. We used to work with a lot of dentists. And I'd say, hey doc, tell me about your practice. That was it. Practice. That's a word that a dentist uses. Practice. Not tell me about your dental facility. Tell me about your dental office. Tell me about your practice. Okay. I talk to the trainers and gym owners. You just pick it up quick. Hey man, tell me about your situation. You got a big box or a small box? Big box is like 24-hour fitness. Small box would be like a little Planet Fitness. Tell me about the studio. Oh, my bro, man, he has a beautiful studio, man. Not quite as big as yours, but it's 3,500 square feet. So, you know, we pack out about 70,000, you know, say about 250 members, 70,000 a month. But dude, you got a 4,500, you know, square feet studio, man. So that's fire. Just those small little, we're working with Ash Cash. He's talking about New York Times bestselling author. I'm getting like just little words he's saying. And then we use that because what it is if I talk that language with the doctor, this guy knows what the heck he's talking about. You guys tracking what I'm saying? Okay. Drop game. Appointment setting gems. Drop game. Raise awareness. Drop game. Okay. Coach Kareem, 2018. Mike, you know how you help people? How, Coach Kareem? You raise people's awareness. You raise people's awareness. You're fortunate in the United States, man. There's not a lot of people across the globe that has these kind of opportunities and they don't even know it. A lot of suppression in the world, man. Imagine if you raise their awareness, what was possible. They wouldn't have to, you know, live like this. Raise awareness. That's how you help people. Coach Kareem. I believe that to be true. I heard it from Coach Kareem. So what you do is this. I drop game. I'm talking to a freaking fitness person. I used to do it all the time. And I'm not the fitness guy. I'm kind of quick. Okay. I said, hey man, I'm in fact finding. Tell me about your, tell me about your your offer. Okay, cool, man. Okay, so you do one-on-one. What else you do? Just one-on-one? Okay, I got how much you charge per hour? Okay, you charge 40? You know, in New York City, bro, average price was 60, 65 for one-on-one personal training. And you live in Manhattan and you're charging 45? Okay. Man, bro, you want me to Google it and show you? Google it right now. This guy's the personal trainer living in New York and he don't even know what the price is, and I do. And I know because I work with people in New York. Okay. And then I'm going through my fact finding. And I say, hey man, let me ask you a question, dude. You know, you ever heard of trainer burnout? Speaking of language. Yeah. What is it? No. It's you going to the gym at 5 a.m., working all day long, 12 o'clock, you do a little meal prep, come back, you leave the thing at 6 o'clock. A lot of people have personal trainer burnout, bro. It's crazy. And you can make some good money, but it's a lot, man.
First one's on me. That's what I always say. First one's on me. You ready? I'm gonna give you some game, bro. I'm gonna give you some game right now that if you if we don't even do business, but if you take this and run with it, like you would literally double your income and do half the work. I promise you. And I ain't kidding. Okay, you ready? You got a pen and paper? Okay, watch this. It's called group coaching. Okay, group coaching. What is that? Oh yeah. You work with like people, right? Yeah, but you don't say group coaching. We call it semi-private, because when you say group coaching, the client thinks it's cheap. It's like fitness group coaching. No, it's called semi-private, but it's semi-private if you don't exceed groups of 6. It's like 4 to 6, and guess what? They'll pay 75% of that one-on-one. Your price you're charging right now, you can get 6 people in there. So instead of training 10 people a day, you can train 30. I'm not kidding you. I'm not trying to change your business model, but just think about this. Write this down. You just, this is our first conversation, man. Go research. I'll send you some cases. I even plugged with my guy that fucking is a master at group coaching, Alex Freeman. Okay. What that does, it's established me as an authority. The guy's like, damn, this guy's sick. I'm a coach. I'm an authority. I'm an expert. I'm a doctor. I'm not freaking the commission. Y'all tracking? That's some cool shit, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Right. It says, have fun. Have fun. I always mess with people. I mess with people all the time. I like to have fun. I don't like to make anybody feel uncomfortable, or I say a lot of shit that's inappropriate. Sometimes I want to get around somebody like, Mike, you're crazy. Okay. I will play something for you right here. Fact find with the Fit Pro. And then we'll start to take a little break. Okay. It says finding like a doctor. Okay. Let me talk to you about fact finding like a doctor real quick. I always say this, and I'll say it again. Okay. You walk into the doctor's office, or you make a phone call. Let's just say you didn't make a phone call. You walk in, the doctor's still going to ask the questions. So the nurse is going to ask the questions. Mr. Barron, good to see you. What's going on? Yeah, my shoulder's kind of bummed. Okay, left shoulder or right shoulder? Right shoulder. Okay, is it like a dull pain or is it like a sharp pain? Talk to me. More like a dull pain. Okay, I got you. Did you bang it? Did you hurt yourself? Did you fall? Did you exercise? No, I just started, aching. And like, let me take a look. Oh, yeah, that pop noise. That pop noise sounds like a torn rotator cuff. Okay, move your shoulder left, move right, put it down. Here's some resistance. What about your left shoulder? Okay, good. Based off of what I'm seeing, started here, ask questions. Based on what I'm seeing, it sounds like you have a torn rotator cuff. Fortunately, nowadays, you can actually rehab that without surgery. But to be sure, we'll send you over imaging, and we'll get the results in 48 hours, and then I'll let you know. And then you come back on Monday. Good? There's the doc starting here. And now we're getting to a place where he or she can solve my problem. That's what you're doing is fact finding. You're fact finding like a doctor. The doctor has no idea what's going on. When you ask questions, it starts to get clearer. The canvas is coming along. Boom. Cognition. Sounds like a torn rotator cuff. Everybody got that? Okay. This is what we talked about so far. I was talking about the appointment setting framework. Let me go up here. And I said, hey, this is how you set appointments. If you can figure out these parts of setting appointments, okay, you can do it at a godlike level. I said, number 1, get to a peak mental state. Okay, Henry, you good? Bluetooth good? Okay, get to a peak mental state. Number 2, I said, you got to master the introduction, create reality, lead with service. Number 3, and I said, fact find, gathering data. Okay, that's what we covered so far. So we're about to cover edification, setting the appointment, and maintaining communications. Okay, so let's go to the edification piece. All right, this is, Robin, this is like one of my secret sauces. This right here, one of my secret sauces, man, promise you. Okay, so we're going to talk number 4, edification and setting a hook. Okay, so edification, definition, Webster Dictionary. Edification, by definition, is the instruction or improvement of a person morally or intellectually. Okay, so I told you about my friend, Nick Legend. Okay, let me show you him real quick so you guys have reality on who he is. Nick Legend, Nick Pena. This guy used to work with me at Grants, and he was the youngest guy on the team, only 21. And someone asked me, like, Mike, I heard you're a wrestler. I was like, yeah, man, I used to wrestle, I used to do my thing. I was like top 3 in San Diego. They're like, oh, who's really good at wrestling? Nick Legend. I said, man, I wrestle, bro. I'll wrestle right now. What's happening? Come to find out, Nick Legend won state twice. He placed 4 times. When I met him in 2014, He was the top 25 most decorated wrestlers in the history of California. That's John Pena's brother. So he found out I built websites before I went to Miami and started working at Grant's office. And he's like, hey, bro, you want to come over and, like hang out and talk about sales? And I heard you do websites. Can you teach? Yeah. I had one intention to make him my business partner at the time. The reason why I wanted to make him my business partner was because I'm like, this dude's a champion. This guy was the #1 recruit in the nation for his weight class. This guy's a state champion. If I could channel that energy into our business that we're about to create with each other, he don't know yet, we could fucking do incredible things. So that's a little background. Come to find out, his brother was, his little brother John, that I met shortly after became my partner. So here's Nick Legend. Okay, Nick Legend. So I gave you. We started our 2015 website company. Fast forward to 2017, about 2017, and there was almost like a struggle of control. It's me and his friend Prince and his brother John are like, yo, these dudes want equity. I'm like, they don't get equity. And that went on for like 6 months. And now it starts getting a little crazy. I'm like, okay, story short, damn, Armando. I'm gonna blame Armando. Long story short, I bought him out. He goes to LA. I stay in San Diego. I'm making a living. And Nick Legend goes off and, he's doing like $1 million months. He's doing $1 million months for a guy named Michael Jordan, a basketball player, another guy, and Steven. And they're doing $1 million months in 2017. In 2023, $1 million months on the internet is still a big deal. There's very few people that, have achieved that. He has. So he goes off and he does this thing. I see him. He got the Instagram people. He got the good-looking people. He got the entertainment people. He got the McLaren, the I-8, Hollywood Hills. And I'm just like, what the hell's going on? So I told you, he didn't quit on me. So one day he's like, Mike, I'm coming to San Diego. Let's hang. Come to find out, I'm like, why are you in San Diego? He's like, I came here to see you. I was like, damn, man. He told me about this. He says, edification. This will be one of the most important things I will do today, and the most important thing I could tell you in appointment setting. Like this is at the very top. Okay. And he talks about edification. Edification. He says, Mike, you know what edification is? I said, I don't know what it is. He said, okay, listen up. He says, edification, what we do with Stephen and Michael Jordan, we gas them up so high, we gas them up that anytime we talk to a prospect, we make this person a god. Like we gas them up, like Stephen. People say, hey, Nick Legend, how's it like working with Stephen? He's like, man, Stephen, obviously he's the guy for the internet marketing, but even for me working in his company at his office, dude, it's like an honor. Like even when I see him, I'm like, holy shit, I actually work with Stephen. He gasses them up. Okay. So he says, Mike, this day moving forward, anytime Gage company, Gage over there, 5'1". Okay. He's 5'3.5", but he's not. And he says, anytime Gage talks about you to a prospective client or to a public, he needs to refer to you like a god. I said, hey, man, I like that. He's like, nah, it has nothing to do with your ego. It has everything to do with the prospect and the public. He says, because he puts you in this light, people are going to actually receive you that way. I said, what the hell? Okay, they're doing $1 million a month, and he was giving me data. He's like, Mike, you work for a guy that's doing over $100 million, annually. Like this is the kind of information you have and you're holding. This is the kind of information that we use and that we operate off of. So are you the type of person that can take this information, run, and put in the work? Because these are the kind of people that Mike likes to work with. Long story short, Nick said, this day moving forward, Gage talks to you like a god. Okay, everybody got that? Okay. So now there's a guy named Gene. We started putting this in play. And Gene works. And Gene heard about me. It was like 3 days prior. Saw my Facebook ad. This is a personal trainer in New Jersey. He saw my ad, opted in, became a lead. Gage called, set the appointment. Now they're doing a demo. Gage is at the point where he did the peak mental state. He did the introduction. He did the fact finding. And now he's like edifying me. He's like building me to this character that's like 6'8", that could do 360 slam dunks from the free throw line, and I could skate on water. He's just like gassing me. Again, we don't lie. Okay, it's finding like the good qualities in me. Yeah, apparently. So now Gage was like, hey man, this like he's like texting me, like, hey man, this guy's geeks. This guy's geeks. He's like, bro, I dare you. We had 2 offices, a little small, 300 square feet, 2 offices in North Park. He said, bro, if you come over here and show your face, the guy's gonna flip. I was like, nah, I ain't doing that shit. You go close the deal. He's like, bro, trust me. This is the personal trainer, Gene Works, big buff guy. I come out, I'm like this. I'm like, yo, what up, man? The guy falls out of his fucking seat. He's like, yo, what the fuck, bro? Mike Barron, bro, get the fuck. I didn't think I was gonna see you, man. What the fuck, dude? My wife's gonna trip. He heard about me 72 hours prior. Edification. Is that nuts? Did anybody here, and we don't lie, but when y'all started working with me, did any of my team, my salespeople, anybody gas me or edify me? Anybody? Did really? No?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah. Yeah. You're like, man, I do got a 12-incher. I'm sorry. My biceps. Anybody online or in person, Dexter, did Brand, then you make me like, man, this movie ain't shit. He's disappointed. I was like, hey, I walked in like a little shrimp. I'm like, hey, man, that's a big shit. You know what I'm saying?
You
like,
get-
that's something.
You guys
Did
yourself
anybody-
on Facebook.
Yeah, I do. Okay, so all I'm talking about right now, you gotta understand what we're talking about. My bro, all we're talking about is setting appointments. Okay? This is how you do it at the highest level. Number 1, all we're gonna do is get to a peak mental state, vibrate, play some music, get some action, get some movement. Number 2, have a proper introduction, leave with service, et cetera, et cetera. Okay, number 3, fact find and gather data. From there, we're gonna do some edification set of hooks. Okay. So there's a whole training on edification in the academy. It's an hour long. You guys could go watch that. Okay. Just listen to what I'm saying though. Everybody want a magic wand. Like what's this? A lot of the stuff in my life were like 1 or 2 liners. Todd Straw at Grant's office. Hey man, communication, it's like tennis. I said, what? He's like, it's like tennis. Let me see your text message. I pull up the phone. I'm talking to prospects. They don't respond back. He pulls out his phone. He's like, what do you notice? Every time you say something, they respond. Exactly. Here's how you do it. That one thing changed my life. Okay. I'm with Nick Pena on this audio in his car about edification. It changed my life. It's like sometimes it's like 1 or 2 liners, especially when you're dealing with high level people that will change your damn life. Okay. I'm telling you, this one thing is like the secret to what we do, but you don't lie. Okay. We are Inc. 5000. I have been featured in Forbes. We have done over 8 figures on the internet. We do have some of the biggest awards for what we do. If you guys haven't figured out yet, I actually am a Grand Master at high ticket sales and closing. So, you know, the accolades are true. But if we don't put it out there, if we don't edify, it's not going to be known. Okay? Cool? Yeah, we're good? Okay. Perfect. Hook. Talk about edification. Hook. According to dummies.com, it's kind of funny. A hook, dummies.com, the little yellow book, it says a hook is an attention grabbing device that focuses your prospect's attention on your message, sets the tone of the presentation, and provides something of value. Okay, so we're going through a process. We're making a phone call, peak mental state. We actually connect with somebody. We do a proper introduction. Cool. Leave with service. We pivot to gather some data. I'm about to get off the call because I'm about to set the appointment. I'm moving to the edification. Bobby's this, Bobby's that, Mike's this, Mike's that, Ashcash is this, Ashcash is that, making his or her set of hook. Okay. So what we do, Roman, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I'll be honest with you. Okay, you said you've been doing this 3 years. You said you've been doing this 5 years. I got a guy that just opened up his fitness studio because he got laid off in construction. And literally, he's been rocking with this for 3 months. In those 3 months, within the first, I don't make this up, man. In the first 30 days, when we get on Zoom, you'll see it. I'll show you all the proof. We actually helped generate $60,000 in new revenue. I promise you, quote unquote, let me read the text message. You guys changed my effing life. Literally in the first 30 days. And I'm telling you right now, when you meet my guy, Brandon Jorgensen, he's going to show you how we did it, how it works, and how it might work for you. Okay. And then you should get some sort of like, damn, you want to set a hook so deep in their gills that they can't spit it out. Now the guy's like, damn, but it can't be no gimmick. It can't be no freaking word track. It got to be real. People know real. People know fake too. Got to be real. Okay. That's all I want to give you guys on that. Is there any questions, comments, or thoughts? Because we're about to move into setting the appointment now. Okay, everybody's good. Okay, here we go. We're going through the process. The process is so far we got to a peak mental what? Perfect. After that, we do what? Introduction. After the introduction, we do what?
Back part.
Gather data. After that, we do what?
Edification.
Edification. Beautiful. Perfect. So now I'm about to get off the phone in just a second. Here's all this is today is setting appointments at high world-class level. So now, number 5, setting the appointment. Now I'm about to set the appointment. Okay. Here we go. You know, I'll throw this in here real quick because I'm about to get off the call like this. Hey man. So, you know, we helped Bobby, the new gym owner, literally generate $60,000, you know, in 30 days. And I'm not kidding. I know that sounds nuts. I'm not joking. I'm not saying everybody does that, but it does work. And I'm about to show you, you know, how it could possibly work for you. You know, like if I could show you how to do this, man, you know, you'd be open to take a look at what we have to offer, right? Okay, cool, man. I'll stand you. All right. So look, perfect. Let me ask you a question. When can I get you in front of a computer for about 15 minutes to show you how we do this, how it might work for you? You got 15 minutes right now? The reason why I like to say it like that is because I like to kind of downplay it. You don't want to oversell. It's perfect. I mean, we got 1,000,000% success rate, and 1,000 people came, and 1,001 had success. I like how it might work for you. It works, man. You know, we got to find out your situation. Oh, cool, man. Let me ask you a question, dude. When can I get you in front of a computer for about 15, Dexter? Okay, to show you, you know, how we do this, how it works, how it's working for a lot of people right now, how it might work for you. 15 right now? Yeah. You do? Beautiful. Okay. So right here, it says, if not, what you're doing is you're staying on offense. I'm jumping to a question right away. Right away. Well, you know, real quick, man. Let me ask you a question, man. If right now is not good, man, let me ask you a question, man. You better for later today or is tomorrow better? Okay. What's better? Okay. Dude says tomorrow. Morning or afternoon? Morning, done. 10 or 11. 11, done. I'm just walking them to that freaking point. It's never open-ended. Okay? You guys want to hear it again, or y'all got it? Everybody got it? Say it again. Hey, Ricky, dude, man, I like your style. I like your vibe. Right now, Huntington, but really popping area. Right now, we're not working with anybody over there. We got a studio in LA that did 60K in the first month. I don't make this up, bro. I'll show you on the computer the results, the receipts. I'm not kidding, dude. You're gonna love this. Let me ask you a question, dude. When can I get you in front of a computer for about 15 to show you what we're doing, how it works, how we got this dude results, how we got other people results, and how it might work for you? Okay, you got like 15 in front of a computer right now? You do? You don't? Okay, all good, bro. I know I'm kind of just calling you out the blue. Let me ask you a question, man. As far as getting you on computer to show you how this works, are you better for later today, or is later in the week better? Are you better for later today, or is tomorrow better? Okay, later today? Dude, perfect, dude. When you get off work, okay, what's better, 6 or 7? Oh, you got an hour commute? All good, man. That's a long commute. 8 or 8:30? 8, done. Everybody got that, right? Cool? Okay, perfect. So now that's locking down the day. Start here, and I go here. Boop, 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 boop. Okay? It says scheduling plus locking down the appointment. Okay? To this time at this date. Tomorrow at 11 a.m. Listen, so what I'll do, this is the script for scheduling the appointment. So what I'll do is I'm going to send you a calendar invite for tomorrow at 11 a.m. Question, how do you spell your email address? These are just weird things that Todd Straw told me at Grant's office. He said, Mike, don't ever ask somebody their email. Just say, how do you spell it? Who the hell was Todd Straw? One of the most talented people I've ever worked with and a leader of a 9-figure company. So I'm like, dude, that's the truth to me. He told me that one time. I don't ask people their email. I say, how do you spell your email? I got it. I've done it. It worked. I'm giving it to you. Kind of weird. Name the JPEG. It's kind of weird. It works. Okay. Hey, man. So tomorrow at 11 o'clock, done. Dude, super excited to get you on Brandon Jorgensen that I just quote, parentheses, edified. Hey, so what I'll do, man, is I'll send you a calendar invite for tomorrow at 11 PST. Hey, question, man, how do you spell your email address? Okay. So now I got the appointment. This is the script for getting their cell phone number. The reason why it says script for getting their cell phone number, because we used to do a lot of cold calling. So we would call, get a company line and not have the decision maker's cell phone number. So that's why it says that. Because we didn't have the business owner's cell phone number. Okay. So I would go something like this as an example. All right. Hey man, we have a case study of the gym, that actually generated that 60K. And that stuff, man. It's a little video testimonial, 2 minutes long. Like, see, it's really raw, uncut. You're gonna like it, man. The guy's name is Miguel. I wanted to shoot you over this case study, man. Hey, question: what's a good number to text us over to? That's how you get decision maker cell phone numbers. I don't ask for your cell phone number. I say, what's a good number to text us over? Because I got this cool thing. I used to play a game. I used to go to like a networking event. I would talk to doctors, and I was like, look like a street kid. They wouldn't give me their damn phone number. Hey, doc, so nice to meet you. Hey, you practice, you open up second one in Poway. That's super awesome. I got a client and a friend, Dr. Moreno, Dr. Wilmer. I helped them open up 3 practices. They started with 1. I've been working with them for about 2 years. They document their whole process. When I started working with them, how Facebook has changed their life. It's crazy. It's like a 4-minute video, but I want you to check it out. Okay, I know you meet a lot of people. Hey, question: what's a good number I can text this over to? And it'll give you the cell phone number. And the most resistance I ever get was like, Mike, if you just want my cell phone number, ask. I'm just like, all right, fine. Seriously, y'all get what I'm saying? Okay. What's a good number to text this over to? All right. So it says, make a big claim and use a real example. We helped this office get to 3. We helped this person get to 60. Okay. What's a good number to text this over to? Great. It's on the way. I literally say just like that. Dude, perfect. Doc, it's on the way. Okay. Okay. So now this is all about scheduling an appointment. We locked down the time. We got the cell phone number. Now we're about to frame. We're about to pre-frame. We're about to set it up. Pre-frame. Before, strengthen, lay it out. So, hey, we use a screen share app. This was not written. We've been using this for years, 2015, 16, before the whole world Zoom. Hey, so you're familiar with Zoom. Basically on the Zoom, you'll be able to see our screen and Brandon Jorgensen is going to show you exactly what we do and all that good stuff. Hey, do you already have Zoom, like on your phone or your computer? You got it on your computer? Okay, outstanding. Perfect. I just want to make sure that way, we don't like fumble around. Brandon Jorgensen, Edification. Brandon Jorgensen could do 360 slam dunks. Brandon Jorgensen did over $4 million in high ticket sales and closing. Brandon Jorgensen works with our top gym owners. Everybody good? Okay. You make sure you have this before the call. Nowadays, everybody got Zoom for the most part. This is what we used to say all the time. Some of my guys have said this too. We got to lock it in. We got to button it up. Hey, Johnny. Hey, Ricky. Hey, dude. My Brandon Jorgensen, great guy, nice guy, but he's like our top producer, easygoing guy, but like he don't got a lot of time. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to make sure, man, because I'm gonna set you up with the big dog right now. Edification. Any reason besides like a zombie apocalypse, besides that, any reason other than that, would you not make this appointment? No, Mike, I'll be there. Okay, good. Outstanding. Some of my guys say that to y'all. It's so stupid. Gage says, any other reason besides the world imploding on itself, would you not make that appointment? No, man, I'm gonna be there. Because you got to button up the appointment. Okay? You got to button up the appointment. You got to lock it in. Okay? We got to come with some altitude, some strength, man. Hey, Dexter, I got you locked. I got you loaded. Case study in your inbox. Let me think what else. Okay, we got the Zoom invite. So you're going to download Zoom. Hey, dude, Mike, listen, just between me and you, man, my guy, Brandon Jorgensen, dude means business. Like, if you really want to go from, 6-figure mark like you discussed with me, that's the guy on everything. Dude, any reason why you want to make that appointment. I just want to make sure, you get the service. I want to make sure I don't set my guy up. You're good? Outstanding. Okay? Cool? Simple stuff. Okay. Moving on. Unless you guys have comments or questions. Now we're going to book the appointment. You're going to send the calendar invite with reminders. If I go to my calendar and I go here to this random day and I just click this day and I go here, you're going to see that these reminders default to 0. Okay. At the time of the event, there's a notification. 30 minutes out, there's a notification. 1 day out, there's a notification. That notification is not for me. The notification is for the person on the other end. Because as I get the reminder, they're going to get the reminder. 3 days, you got to meet with Brandon Jorgensen. 1 hour, you got to meet with Brandon Jorgensen. The moment of, you got to meet with Brandon Jorgensen. Okay. They're going to get the little ping, ping. Okay. All right. So we go like this. I send the invite with the reminders and I put title, intro, meet with Jessica Jones. So weird. These guys will put calendar invites and they'll be like demo with Rick I don't want to do a demo. It's an introduction or have a good old time. I want a positive title. Attention to detail. That's one of the biggest differences. Watch this. Let me go pick on Clay. Let's see what he's talking about. Okay, Clay. Let me go pick on Brandon Jorgensen. Oh, that's the wrong day. Okay, here we go. Onboarding. Okay, they got bookings. Meet with Sean. About what? Meet with Vincent. Do that. It's gonna be an introductory meeting. Just the small little things. It's not one thing that makes you freaking 6'8", 360 slam dunks. It's all the little small things that made Michael Jordan. You just do a little bit more than next man or woman. Okay, attention to detail. I carve out 30 minutes. I turn the meeting into a Zoom meeting. Just our process. I go here. I got the Google Chrome app here because I got the app here. I got this little cool thing that goes right there. Okay, that's more of a technical thing. That's not that much strategy, but that's what it is. My reminders are 30 minutes out, 1 day out, and the time of the meeting. Okay, easy stuff. Okay, so I'm getting off the call now. I set the appointment. Now I'm booking the appointment. I go like this. I do the same way every single time. This is the prospect now. I say, hey, Ricky, it's Mike. Thanks for your time today. The calendar invite has been sent for tomorrow at 11 a.m. PST. Let me know if you have questions. Send. Boom. I send that one text in a single unit. Then I have a follow-up text. I don't do them together. Attention to detail. I said one, just like that. I go tell these guys like this, man, just copy and paste the damn thing. I've acid tested what I'm showing you. You're not going to go try to figure out how to climb up on top of your garage. Just use the ladder. I created the ladder for this. Text 2 now. It says, here is the case study that I mentioned about Bobby that did 60K in the first month. I would love to hear your thoughts on this. Let me know your takeaways. Everybody tracking? Why would I send that last message with a question?
So they can reply back to you, so they have a reason to answer you and communicate.
Bingo. That's it. Because I need to get
Baby.
calm. Tennis.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So that's that part. What my guys fail sometimes is the case study and there's no acknowledgement. Another case study, there's no acknowledgement. And the point that's set up today for 3 more days, there's no communication. That person doesn't show up. I'm doing it exactly this way every single time. Okay. On a side note, I always get an acknowledgement to a line of communication. So a beautiful thing I do, Robin, is this. I send the thing, the guy didn't respond. Okay. A beautiful thing that I do, I should have wrote this down. I do it every single time. Hey, Ricky, it's Mike. I'm about to the office. It's the end of the day now. I'm about to leave the office. Just want to check back in, dude, before I, punch out. What'd you think of the case study? And more times than not, they'll say, oh man, I'm getting out of work. I'm checking right now. All good, bro. Let me know your thoughts. But I have an excuse to check up one more time. Why do I need an excuse? Because I don't want to burn the line. I don't want to gas this guy out. I don't want to be desperate. Hey man, dude, I'm busy. You're busy, dude. Hey bro, just checking back in. I'm about to leave the office for the day. Let me know your thoughts, man. Boom. And I'm telling you, they'll be like, oh dude, I've been so busy. Oh dude, I was driving. Oh bro, totally spaced. Oh, I'm checking it. And then you'll get your acknowledgement. You need to get the acknowledgement. Okay. Was there a question or comment? Yeah. But you do it in 2 units. Why? Because I deliver on what was promised. Here's the invite. Here's the thing. And then I need you to get in comms. In addition to getting them in communication, the case study, okay, this right here, I could have wrote this different. Even this is so old. You want some sort of content. And what's the content going to do? Pre-frame. It's going to show them we got this amazing results, case study, video testimonial, or break down what this industry is, why it's important to become a New York Times bestselling author, or why Facebook ads are so cool for gym owners, or why high ticket sales and closing is so awesome for people that want to make money on the internet. I need to serve them some sort of content that's going to raise their awareness about what we offer. Okay. And that's going to make the closer's life easier. And what happens is sometimes setters don't do this. The closer gets pissed off because the guy doesn't know what it is, has reality. They're in the grocery store. There was no edification. If you are a closer and you got a person in the grocery store, or you got a person that's on the side of the road, it's because the freaking setter did not do all the stuff I described to this point. They're not going to show up to Mark Cuban like that. Okay. They're not going to show up to Michael Jordan. Hey, Michael Jordan wants to interview you because he wants to know, if San Diego's a nice place to live. You're going to come correct to Oprah Winfrey. But because it's not edified and set up the right way, they're just like here on the side of the road, dude's off the screen, woman's driving in the grocery store, and yeah. Okay. All right. We're pretty much damn near at the end of the framework. Any questions or comments? Okay. Here's the magic right here. Here's the magic right here. It says number 6, maintaining. This is number 6 of mastering appointment setting. Number 6, maintaining communication and getting the prospect to show. Okay. Effective appointment setters get into deep communication with the prospect. Okay. And maintain such communication up until the time of the appointment. What does that mean in someone's words?
Stay on them to make sure that they do show up. Like, not stay on them like in an aggressive way, but like show that, like, you know, you're really trying to help them and you want to make sure that they show up for the help that they need.
Yeah. And I need to get off the sell and I need to get on the create.
Yeah.
I need to get calm. You know, it's a weird, communication is just one of those incredible phenomena that's different than everybody on the planet. Zebras don't talk like us. You know, mountain lions don't really talk like us. Whales might have a little something, but one of the things that makes us unique and different. Why do you have a fallout with your cousin or someone, you know, your aunt on Thanksgiving said something and you guys don't talk more? And when you respond, there's a delay. And now John Payne is my business partner. We talk every single day and the phone doesn't ring twice. Well, in calm. I send him a message at 4:30 a.m. Hey, bro, you got to check this out. Phone call. But my best friend, DR from high school, if I hit him, he won't even hit me back. Communication is one of those special things. You could tell a lot by the relationship, by peer communication. You know, like my wife called me. If I don't respond, first break I get. Bam. Okay. One more time. Effective appointment setters get into deep communication and maintain communication with the prospect and up until the time of the appointment. Don't burn it out. Don't do no gimmicks. People know real, people know fake. Okay, get in real communication. It could be so simple as the guy just loves freaking Tampa Bay and it's Tom Brady's last year, and you're like, yo, bro, TB12, man. You know, looking forward to seeing you tomorrow, man. I'm thinking about you. Simple as that. We had big deals. We closed like Conor McGregor. I'm in the freaking SeaWorld or whatever I'm at, and I'm just like, yo, freaking Eddie, Adi Atari. Man, I'm with my fam right there. There's my wife. There's my baby. But I'm thinking about you, man. Looking forward to seeing you guys in Orange County tomorrow, man. Holler at your boy. Peace. Oh, man. Appreciate you, man. Enjoy your time with your family. Okay. So it says it is your responsibility to ensure that the baton gets passed to the closer. Remember, we're talking about setting appointments. Okay. We have to go from our unit to the closer unit. It is your responsibility. The highest level appointment setters are obtaining closes even before the demo begins with the closer. What does that mean? One more time. The highest level appointment setters are obtaining closes, quote, even before the demo begins with the closer.
Because they have a connection with them.
Okay. Okay. Anything else?
Because they're sending them to the close, and then it's the, like you just said, it's the closer's responsibility to finalize that close. But
Okay.
You want to send the prospect to the closer, knowing it's already closed. Just tell them, hey, and this is the deal. It's just paperwork for you, bro.
Pretty much, man. But Armando, we got to be very careful, dude, because if you take this the wrong way, you're going to have appointment setters that are burning qualified people, because they're going to be like, hey, man, how much money you got in your bank account? You got 5? How much could you spend? Okay, because Brandon Jorgensen only talks to people that put down 5K. You're going to scare away a qualified person.
Right.
Okay. But like for me, as a closer, my standard was so high, I would not let Gage give me bullshit. I'm not talking to the dude that left McDonald's, that had to go back home with his mama, and he got some crazy stuff going on, and I'm going to talk to him about this big old thing that we have to offer. I'm not going to do that.
Yeah.
Okay, Gage, yo, this is the guy, this is the man, this is where you're at, this is where you want to go. I know that this is a $5,000 conversation. Figure that out in the first few minutes. Hey, bro, I'll be honest with you, man. Like, I want to know how serious this is for you, man. Because if it's serious, Mike can get you there without a shadow of doubt, man. And I'm going to be a little biased, but Mike actually does this for real, for real. So if I get you on with Big Bro, because he'll ask you for some money, man, and he shows you, and if and only if what he shows you makes sense, and you're like, this is going to work. And bro, you throw a guarantee on it, because I know Mike. He's confident in what he offers. Okay. Would you rock? Yeah. Okay. So you're ready to rock. Okay, good. Handle the phone call, get off. Mike, this guy already knows the deal, bro. This guy's talking about he got 3,500 that he's just looking to invest into. He's about to do some Bitcoin, whatever it is. Okay, everybody good?
Yeah, I
Be
remember you
careful,
saying that in the training that
But don't-
I'm asking for more money than you ever spent on yourself in your life.
right? But don't scare people away. You
Right,
gotta be
right.
careful. A lot of people who cannot get away with this. Okay, here we go. Best practices to ensure that the show include number one more time, maintain communication via text leading up to the event. Send case studies and get a response. Said that. Speak on topics that increase rapport and reality. What is reality? Reality is agreement. Okay, the Tom Brady thing. All right. What else? Utilize the closer using the text play. Does anyone here remember what is the text play? Somebody? Okay. This is the stupidest thing ever. This is the stupidest thing I created. I've never heard anybody say this. This is just a lethal weapon in a good way. Hey, Mike. He's texting me. That guy Roman I talked to you about 2 days ago. We actually got a communication, bro. This guy's super, super legit. He has 4 studios and it's all organic. He says he actually wants to take them to South Carolina and plant them all across the country. And he knows in order to scale, he needs Facebook ads and closing. Dude, get ready because I put on your calendar for tomorrow at 4. It's a big guy. Send. Woo! I go like this. Yo, Gage, dude, that's super exciting. Hey, I checked bro out on Instagram. Dude's legit. Tell your bro that if he's fucking serious about going all across the country, nobody knows Facebook ads better than me. And I'm going to show him how to take his shit to the next. Laughing out loud. Send. And Gage will be like, really send him that? And I'll be like, dude, send it to him. Gage will take a screenshot and send it to the guy candid, because I'm having a private conversation with Gage, and says, it's pretty safe to say Mike's super excited to see you tomorrow, man. This is what he had to say. So what the phenomena happens to that guy is he's like, wow, this is how Mike operates with or without me being in the room. This is his intensity. This is his will to win. This is this is a private call Gage just let me in on. And what that does actually raise up, okay, like the fucking indicators, it'll raise up their tone level. And I'm telling you, it happens all the time. We do these for like our 100K deals. Okay. It's did y'all get what I said?
Yep.
Okay.
That's some big time stuff right there.
Okay. My man in my inner circle. It's my bro right here, man. Okay. Brand, we did Robin. I did this with Louis Torres. Louis Torres has spent about $150,000 the last 3 years. Every year he good for 50. Okay. Meanwhile, I've helped him make millions of dollars from a solopreneur. He learned about the edification, but he didn't get it live how you guys got it. He got it on a video recording. And he's like, you son of a bitch. He's like, this is what you did to me when you signed me up for the inner circle initially. I said, man, get out of here, man. You fucking made 7 figures this year, bro. Get out of my face. Text play. I ain't never heard anybody talk about that. I can keep going, but I hope you guys are getting the phenomenon. Okay, Danica, we got people in the background trying to get in. Okay, here we go. Best practices to make sure they show. I says maintain communication. Okay, send selfies via SMS when appropriate. Don't do it as a gimmick. Don't burn it out. Don't be too cheesy with it. Just when appropriate. Okay, the selfie is a pattern disrupt. Also, I'll shoot selfies, and what we do is I'm gonna get 1 or 2 reactions. They're like, this guy's fucking crazy. Okay, but I like it. Or they're like, dude, this guy's kind of cool. Okay, Ricky, what up, man? Brandon Jorgensen, man. Hey, dude, the whole shit we're talking about high ticket sales, bro. It's gonna be crazy, man. Hey, man, Mike, man, this guy walked to high school, 2 felony, and he learned how to sell clothes, and now he drives that, bro. Not saying you would drive that, man, but you next, bro. All right, let me get it to my wife and kids, man. Happy Sunday, bro. I'll see you tomorrow. Peace. Whoop. Pattern disrupts. I just need to get the ball back. If I send him or her something, I need to get the ball back. What's the ball? Communication. Okay, everybody on the same page? We cool? Okay, here we go. It says, let me go a little faster. I'm going too damn slow now. It says, get in communication the day of the demo. Okay, the demo was scheduled for tomorrow. Okay, this is what we do. We got to send the confirmation text. The day of the demo. I set the appointment right now. I got an appointment. I set the appointment for tomorrow at 11. Now it's freaking Friday at like 9 a.m. And I'm like this. Hey, bro, I'm looking forward to connecting you with Brandon Jorgensen today, with Brandon at 3 p.m. It says insert actual time and use the right time zone. Do you need anything from me in the meantime? Okay, let me just give it normal terms. Yo, what's up, Ricky? Hey, man, big day. Super excited to get you on with Brandon Jorgensen today at 11 o'clock, man. Do you need anything from me in the meantime? Question mark. I need to get in communication. Okay, I got excuses that I'm busy. Every time my coach in downtown hits me, one of my coaches, he said, are we still good for today? My response is always no, because he let me off the hook. Hey, Mike, you still good for 3? Versus Mike, we'll see you at 3. I ain't getting you out. Okay, but at the same time, I said, do you need anything from me in the meantime? Just so I get a response that is, dude, no, I'm good. I'm excited. Or, oh my gosh, forgot I have a dental appointment. A reschedule is better than a no-show. You agree with that? Okay, everybody got what I'm saying? Okay. It says, be sure to get acknowledgement. If no acknowledgement, call the morning of the meeting. I send a text, no acknowledgement. Call the dude. Give him 30 minutes. Because I need to get acknowledgement. I need to get the ball back. Okay. It says, change the calendar invite to the appropriate color after the prospect confirms the day of the meeting. I'm going like this. Okay. Today is Thursday. Tomorrow, 11 o'clock. It's on. We're doing this for real. Bam. This meeting, meet with Ricky. Okay. This meeting, change it to Zoom. Send them the calendar invite, as we mentioned. Okay. This right here, I'm going to change this to red. Red means stop. Okay. Now, the next day, when I send them a text and get a response, or call and get a response, okay, I'm going to turn that to freaking green, because I got an acknowledgement the day of. Green means go. Right here. Ricky respond, hey man, looking forward to seeing Brandon. Shoot, we in the clear, because I got to respond the day of. And I turn it to green. Okay, everybody cool? Right here. Bam. Confirmed. Done. Okay, so I'll figure out the technical stuff, but that's what I do. You know what I'm saying? They don't want us to be successful. Okay. All right. We got to speed it up now. It says, this text is very assumptive that the prospect will do not ask, are you still good for the meeting at 11? It gives them an out. Okay. Here we go. Last confirmation text. It says, see you in 5 minutes. That's what I do, if appropriate, if I'm feeling like it's good. If it's overkill, if it's too much, I don't do it because it's just too much. But this right here is, I got to stay in the create. I got to lock arms with the prospect. You want a Lexus? I got a Lexus. There's this big old thing. It's your anniversary. We can't wait to see you. We got the Lamborghini. Okay. First one. Guy's flirting with me. Okay. And he has a dance partner. And look what just came in. Boom. I'm gonna come get it right now. No, can't get it right now because we got our inspection. The day of, he's texting me. I'm like, dude, let me get it. I'm in the create, not money, not being sold. Hey, bro, it's gonna go down, dude. Jorgensen's ready, man. It's gonna be super dope. We can't wait to see in 5 minutes! Exclamation mark. If you do it right, the guy will be like, dude, I'm pumped. Let's get it. Everybody cool? Okay. This needs to be delivered in a manner which you are staying in the create. Okay. That's what I just mentioned. Not we're about to go create something. We're about to launch your gym nationwide. We're about to get you your first New York Times best-selling book. Okay. Here we go. Appointments that do not show. Okay, here we go. Cool, man. Appointments that do not show. At times, appointments show as the average sales transaction happens between the 5th and 12th follow-up attempt, which means, based off the information you have, sales is going to take 5 to 12 follow-ups. Not everybody closes on day 1. Okay. So, in the event that a prospect no shows, they didn't show on you, it is your responsibility to get the prospect back on and reschedule the demo. For prospects that are not in communication during the day of the demo, be sure to brief the closer so that the appointment setter and closer become more at cause over the schedule. If I'm a closer and my appointment setter just gets me no-shows and they do it again and they do it again, I'm like, this guy got to go somewhere, or I'm not going to have this person will show up. And now I can't even perform my job because I'm more thinking about, is this real or not real? So as the appointment setter, you want to make sure that you lay them up so it can be freaking slam dunk, bam. And if they're not on comp, yo, Jordy, and at 3 o'clock, bro, it's not real. If something else changes, I'll let you know, bro. But in the meantime, I'll load you up with another one. Cool? Good? Easy? Right? Okay. It says for prospecting, yep. Okay. Why appointments don't show? Why do we have no shows? I'll tell you like this. It's not real. That's the main agreement. You just talking. They ain't believing that they're going to get their book sold. New York Times. They ain't believing that, they're about to get a high ticket closing. They don't believe that, whatever the heck you're offering is going to change your situation. It's not real. You just talk. It's not real. There's no agreement. Okay. They don't believe that they're going to get free leads on demand through Facebook for their gym. It's not real. Okay. Why prospects don't show? The prospect doesn't see the value. You didn't make it real. They don't see the value. It is a noisy world. The cat threw up on the freaking carpet. The dog got stung by a bee. Jessica in 3rd grade got in trouble at school, and they got to go talk to the teacher. Who knew I was going to get ball tires on the lamb and now I had to take my Urus the day of my freaking event? Like life is busy. Okay. That was more important than meeting you. You didn't make it real. Why don't they show? Lack of communication. Maintain communication. You didn't play tennis leading up to the event. If you need more information on tennis, go watch the communication bootcamp in the Closer Academy. Okay. Last but not least, you didn't inspire change. You did not inspire change. Alex Friedman, who was my business partner at the gym, is like one of the incredible connectors I've ever met. Me, I try so damn hard. I kind of come up here, I start dancing. I can't help it. I love people, but I'm really trying to make y'all laugh. I'm really trying to say something stupid to get some sort of reaction. For me, a lot of it's tact. Like a comedian that got a delivery, even though I'm not that funny. Okay. Alex Friedman, just natural, just incredible guy. So he's in my office in 2000, moved to San Diego, 2018. He's in my office and he calls a person, calls a lead, and the guy on the other receiving end is going through it. He like having a bad day. And Alex asked him, why'd you do this? He's just like, we're in Hillcrest, just to paint the picture. Gay part of town, gay, straight, be good people, I love you. And, it was very apparent that this guy was gay. He was talking about he's overweight, lacks confidence, doesn't like to socialize, doesn't feel good in his skin. And, he's been gaining a lot of weight and being in his mental state doesn't help because he's just kind of like going down the chute. Speaker. We recorded this. I have to go find it. Alex connects with this guy and he just gets super fucking real. And he's like, hey man, listen, dude, like number one, you're powerful. You're talking to a stranger right now and you're telling your story and you're being vulnerable and you're being 100% authentic and genuine. And you don't know this, but I fucking love you. This shit, like, it fucked me up. I was like, I stopped what I was doing. I was like, man, this is a real change going on right now. Hey man, I'm gonna be honest with you. I just moved down to San Diego because my friend Mike. I don't know a lot of people, man, but I would love, whether you join the gym or not, I would love to meet you. Because I too have been in a similar situation. I was 360 pounds, true story. I was on drugs and alcohol and fitness changed my life. And they go through the whole conversation. It's a powerful thing. Everybody's about to fucking cry in the office, you know what I'm saying? Like crazy. And long story short, he sets an appointment, dude comes in and dude becomes an advocate. But why do I say why people don't show? It's because you did not inspire change to go from react to where you want to be. I'm an author. I'm struggling, been writing books. My wife doesn't really believe in it no more. The setter for the Ash Cash deal didn't inspire change. That's why they don't show. The fitness example. You guys get what I'm saying? There's like a fucking change that's going on. Okay. All right. I'm gonna hold y'all for about 20 minutes and we done for the day. And we about to go to TJ, y'all. We about to go to TJ. Okay. So look, guys. I got 20 more minutes, y'all. I need something from everybody in this room. Long day. All right, give it up, y'all. Give it up. Give it up. Good night. Okay.
Thanks, Mike.
Yeah. Matthew, get with Danica, man, so we can link up. Here we go. So now this is kind of a different situation. Okay, now we're talking about becoming a category king. Okay, that's what I just showed you was how to become a professional. This is how you become a category king. All right. So becoming the appointment setter category king, maintaining the standard of appointment setting. The standard, Johnny Poff. I can grab one of these guys in the room and say, hey, what's the standard? The standard. I've been saying that it's a word I made up. I used to tell Gage in 2015, 16. What's the standard? So the standard of appointment setting is this. As an appointment setter, it is critical that you maintain the standard according to Critique Masterclass 5.1. The standard includes, number one, senior data. What is senior? Senior is of the highest importance in this context. What is data? Information. So if I'm an appointment setter, okay, and I'm setting up to my closer, I need to give my closer senior data, not about what their favorite ice cream is, not about what the weather was in Seattle, not about what kind of dogs they like. I need to know senior data, basically what problem do they want to solve? Where they want to go, what's the ruin? I need information of the highest importance is what senior data is. Okay, cool. Y'all good? Number 2, this is what you have to do as an appointment setter for your closer. If you're setting for yourself, same thing. I need senior data. I definitely need the edification. You already know what that is. That's the act of flowing power to the closer and or the founder. I can do 360 slam dunks. Okay. Number 3, I need to get the prospect to show for the demo prepared and on time. All data is to be reviewed prior to the demo so that needs and wants can be identified before the meeting. That does not mean the prospect attends the meeting at a grocery store or arrives 10 minutes late. Me, as the closer, I'm not going to be able, the universe doesn't reward. I don't know anything about him or her. I haven't looked at the notes. I got commission breath, and let me just get on the phone and just slam this person. I don't even know who it is. It's just a name. The universe don't reward. That's not cool, man. Gage, what's his situation? How come he haven't gone across the country yet? What's holding him back? How come he haven't done Facebook yet? Okay, let me look him up. Let me look at the picture. Oh, he look kind of cool. She look kind of cool. Okay, I can help, dude. Let me ask you a question, dude. Tell me about the Yelp reviews. How much did they pay for the Yelp? I need some more information. Go ask him A, B, or C. Come back. Okay, good. Perfect, dude. I'm ready for him tomorrow at 3 o'clock. Okay, but the setter needs to give this to the closer. Senior data, edification, get them show up prepared. I'm not taking any demos at the grocery store. I'm not taking any demos with someone on the cell phone unless they don't have a computer. And it's very clear. Okay. All right. Ensure you as a setter, ensure the closer reviews the data prior to the demo so that needs and wants can be identified before the meeting. There are times, go ask my team, the setter will lay up an appointment and the closer doesn't show up. They show up, but they don't show up because they don't think it's real. Or they're double booked and they take the other ones over yours. And look, as a setter, I need to close the closer on how this is a great opportunity for everybody involved. Yo, George, come here, bro. This one right here, man. This guy been rocking Mike for 1.5 years. This guy, and I quote, he said, I watch every single YouTube meeting. I already know what high ticket is. He bought a downlock product. He says, Mike's more raw. This is 100% in. He knows the price point. He's ready to rock, bro. You're gonna look, he's texting me right now. That's the energy I need to give the closer as a setter, but they don't do it like that. I'm telling you, it's crazy. Okay. It says the data is located in the contact file within top leads. That's an internal method within our CRM. This is done. The way you do this is you verbally brief the closer about each demo schedule so that you become more at cause over your closing. If we were to grab a setter right now and say, hey, have you ever set an appointment and Casey Cox didn't show up? They will say yes, every single one of them. And it's because they were not at cause. They put it on his calendar. They didn't communicate. In case they show up 5 minutes late, the guy's pissed off, lost opportunity. I do the same thing. The setter needs to be at cause over the close as well. At cause. The opposite is at effect. Casey just bells out. Okay. Should the closer need additional data, be sure to obtain this prior to the scheduled. Hey, you didn't tell me how big their facility. You go find out real quick. Yeah, done. Doing the stated above creates agreement in which the appointment setter pushes the new sign up into existence. Hey man, I got a good one, dude. You're gonna love this guy, man. This guy, we're gonna help this guy. I'm gonna push this new deal into existence, and the closer pulls this new sign up into existence, creating optimal synergy between terminals. I got a body. I'm about to throw him over the fence for you. I love him. I'm gonna kiss him right before I send him to you. You're gonna love this guy. This guy needs our help. He needs our services. He rocks with us, dude. You're gonna love this guy. Here you go. I need to push it into existence, and the closer needs to pull it in. And that's how you create fucking synergy and power. Okay. Okay. That was maintaining the standard. Okay. We're about to move into this last little section. Okay. Here we go. Best practices of appointment setting. Okay. It says, have you ever set an appointment for a closer and he or she didn't show up? That means that the closer didn't show up. But like they're still humans. I'm going to grab one of these little dudes over here. Let me go over here. Guys, could you grab someone that's on the phones or a appointment center? Yeah. Like Ruli or Omar? Yeah. Okay. Just whoever's on appointment. Yeah. Not Hamza. We'll come back to that. Okay. So it says closing the closer. How to influence the closer and become at cause. It's just kind of what I said. If I'm the appointment setter, I need to close the closer. I need to close the closer and say, I got this most amazing thing. I'm not going to lie. It's because I know that they're human. And I know that closer is going to be like, man, let me see. This better be real, bro. That's already wrong. You playing. Okay, here come Omar. Okay. We'll come back to this right here when Omar comes in. I want to talk to you guys about looping. I don't talk about this that much. Looping. Okay. You go. Come closer. Come back. We should go by the camera so you can hear. Okay. Hey, you were setting for Casey last year, right? Tell the truth, man. It's not like 40 people are staring at you right now. Okay. Did you ever get to a situation where you set an appointment for Casey and he either didn't show up or showed up late or didn't come in like a fucking peak mental state? How many times has it happened? Shit, you haven't times. Okay. Were there times where you didn't close him on why he needs to show up and this is the best opportunity he needs to show up for? Right there. Yeah, but that's what happened a lot. That's it. Okay, give it for Omar, y'all. Y'all get what I'm saying, right? Okay, here we go. We're almost done, y'all. Okay, so we go like this. It's called looping. Looping by Mike. I guess apparently this is my definition. Right definitions now. I'm like, we're Ash Cash, my bestseller. Okay, looping is the process of handling objections or resistance in a sales process or tearing down the invisible wall before it even exists. Let me read that again. Looping is the process of handling objections or resistance in a sales process or tearing down the invisible wall. Yeah, we'll talk about the visible wall on Saturday, yeah. Before it even exists. This is achieved by obtaining agreement and giving the prospect what they want, then effectively returning them, the prospect, back to the line of guided communication or your sell process. Okay. That was like, what the hell am I talking about? That don't make no damn sense. Okay, this is what I'm talking about. I'm gonna play this one last time. I call here's me right here. Everybody can see this, right? Here's the prospect. I told him I already have a trainer. I already told your guy. There is a wall of resistance, right? I'm not gonna go sell her personal training. I'm like this. Hey, no worries. All I want to do is just give you the free thing. I just want to give you the free thing. That's it. And then I'm looping back and say, hey, by the way, when's last time you gone to the gym? I've gone to the gym once in the last 90 days. Oh, hey, listen, I'm gonna give you the free thing so you can actually work out from home. You'd find some value in that, right? Yes. Okay, cool. Hey, let me ask you a question. Why did you only go one? Oh, it's because it's closed. I see. Hey, I'm gonna give you this free thing, and we usually charge, like $200, but because you came through our ad, there's no charge. Let me ask you a question. If I give this to you, you'll use it, right? Yes. And now her wall's going down, and now I'm able to start talking to her. I can't talk to her because there's a wall. The wall's getting freaking broken down. And now what I'm doing is I'm playing the whole thing. The resistance starts to go away. Okay. And now she come to find out there is no gym. She doesn't know when it's going to open. And now she's actually qualified. Now I can have a conversation, and then I set the appointment close. Looping. I just get into agreement. Hey, I just want to give you this free thing. Oh, don't, Amanda, honestly, I just do my job. I promise you I'll take you off my list. I'll never call you again. I just want to make sure you got this free thing. If I send it, you'll look at it, right? I'll look at it. Okay, good. Where can I send this over? I'm looping, and I'm still going towards the appointment. Y'all get what I'm saying? It's stupid, man. It's stupid as hell. Here we go. Daisy, Shanika. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. And I want to hear your appointment and intentions.
You suck, man.
You talked about my training program. Did you get access to it? Cool. If I send you a link, would you be open to use it? It's $160, but it's literally free.
Yes.
Okay. Is this a number I can text you the link? Okay, I got it. And then just so I know, that way we do the right things. I know you have a trainer. Was there something like you're looking to do from home, or because it's a free online program, you get a custom app and everything. Is it?
Right now I'm working out at home because my gym is closed. And I'm trying to find stuff that it's 30 minutes or less, so that way I can do it and still take care of my kids.
I see. Okay. And then, do you know how long the gym's going to be closed, or is it kind of like most of us, day to day, week to week?
They're supposed to open on Monday. However, the child care is not opening back up yet, so probably another month.
Oh, wow. Okay. So this is what I would do. This is what I want to propose to you. And actually, do you have like 2 minutes? I don't want to hold you up, but I just want to kind of find out about.
If you guys.
All I'm doing, I don't talk like that. I'm very direct. I'm looping. I'm safe. You can talk to me. You know what I mean? That's all I'm doing.
You could call me back in a little bit. Right now I have 7 kids running around me.
Oh, that's a lot of kids. Okay. This is what I want to do. I'll call you back. Basically, I'm going to give you free access to our online training. It's a custom app. And honestly, why we're doing this, we want to give people a free month. Hopefully they stick with us. You know how it goes, just kind of like a free gym pass. But there is no fee. There's no trick. There's no gimmick. But you can work out from home. And then I'll call you back this afternoon. I'll give you a free meal plan. I don't know if that's your goals. We'll find out more. But I'll give you a $240 meal plan, custom, free, if you want to use it. When could I borrow you for like 10 minutes to get you set up?
Around 3, I'm going to be going out alone, so you can call me then. Yeah.
Okay, I'll call you at 3. And just so you know, my name is Mike. They call me Magic Mike. They've been calling that way. They've been calling that way before the movie. So I'm gonna text. I'm just having fun with it. You know what I'm saying? They just do. I know you got the 7 little ones, and then I'll give you free access. Hopefully you stay with us after that. But first things first. But Jesse, thank you so much for your time. We'll talk at 3 o'clock. I'll text you right now. Come on, man. Ain't nothing to a boss, man. Ain't
Come on, man. Come on, man. Hey, come on, man.
Magic.
Come on, Magic Mike.
Okay, so here's the real deal.
Yeah.
Here's the real deal. This is where the game starts.
Okay.
Now put on the calendar. Now we start getting on the text game and say, hey, you talk to my partner Mike, just want to hook you up with the free one. Okay. Could you be in front of a Zoom on a screen share? And that's where the work starts. And then you get on and it's just the free.
Yeah.
And then you transition. But Javon, it takes time, man. That's magic, man. I saw this woman up today. I wanted to see if you got. Let me play the first few seconds. You can see the resistance. Yeah, our coach.
Will you do this, man?
Come on, Jesse. Come on, Jesse. Pick up Jesse. Come on, Jesse. Jesse.
Yes.
Hey, Jesse, it's Mike.
I'm not sure who you are.
Oh, I'm sorry. This is Mike with Exercise Times. You talked to our coach over here, Javon, and we were calling about. Cool. So I wanted to see if you got access to the free program. It was for the free online training program. Did you get access to it? Okay. Y'all see what I'm getting at right now? She ain't gonna talk to me, so I just got to get in some sort of agreement. Hey, Mike, I'll be honest with you, bro. I'm not spending no money today. I'm not gonna do it. Dude, I wouldn't expect to spend no money, bro. Honestly, my job is just to give you the information. So if you want to spend money in the future, we can have a conversation. Ask you a question, dude. So what are you doing right now with like your car? Are you in a lease right now? Mike, I'm just taking notes. I'm a professional. Just want to make sure I got the right information. Okay, good. And next thing you know, the dude's buying a car. She opened the conversation like this, and we ended the conversation like this. So I get off of the sale, the exchange, and I need to get into agreement, and then I go back, and then I'll start fact finding, and then I keep going with the process. Okay, is there any questions about that? I can tell you more about that, but y'all get it. Okay. Yeah. She hung up on the dude. Yeah. But I know how to handle the call. You see? Okay, here we go. This is the last thing. This is the last fucking thing. And then we want to do something fun. Yes, sir. He could call back, but I have kind of a little advantage because she heard his voice, his tone, his vibe, and he got shut down. Now he's going to call back, so I'm coming at it with a different angle. On a side note, we call something called TOs. TOs are takeovers. Not everybody likes my voice. Not everybody likes my swag. Not everybody likes my vibe. Bobby, I might think I'm the shit at sales and closing. And then son of a bitch, they didn't want to talk to me, but they closed to Jorgensen's ugly ass? No way. Oh, because they both from Texas. So it's just, sometimes an angle different. Not everybody people like different flavors. You see what I'm saying? All right, last thing, y'all, and we get the hell out of here. And tomorrow I'm here. We're going to hang. We got some guest speakers. We're going to fill up the room. Saturday, we're going to talk about closing and then go party. But this is now at the end of the freaking demo close. As best practice, this is it. It's the last paragraph. As a professional appointment setter, you exercise 5-star delivery of service. Okay. Bobby, really such a great guy, man. I know that man got legit love for you, bro. I know you guys just hit it. And because of that, bro, I know you're fantastic. As long as you're in the city, bro, ain't no one touching the hair on your head, man. I got you, fam. You're just a fucking outstanding guy. That's what we want to do for our people, bro. It says, you understand the relationship of service and delivery and its influence on student success and future money earning opportunities. Professional appointment setters are those that maintain healthy communication lines with students or clients after the close. A lot of these guys got the damn commission bet. They sign them up and that's all it is. And they just goodbye. It's horrible. I got a framework and I go like this. I say, find out who's real. Y'all heard me say this. Find out who's real. What's real mean? Tupac. Could be. Who's real? Who's genuine? Who don't what they actually say? Who don't want to steal from you? Who's a good person? That's good people's right there. Henry, that's good people's, right? Good. Who's real? Treat them like family. Number 1 or number 3, push their success and grow, support their success. That's what I want to do. I want to be around good people, man. I don't want to be dealing with funny people, no weirdos, you know? So it says maintain healthy communication after the close, flow power to such students, and truly become advocates for those that sign up for services. I'm looking for really. Operating as such will support program effective completions, on-time payments, upsells, referrals, and overall student success. Ruli meets Bobby, my bro from ATL. Mike, you gotta meet this guy. What's he in? Academy. Okay, we'll talk about it later. Mike, you gotta meet this guy. Why, man? Mike, bro, this cat's different, bro. You gotta meet this guy. Okay, this guy's awesome. He's going through it. He's a sales guy, did the GC thing, went to the 10X. He's like, bro, Mike got some bars, and I know sales. Okay, he's already referring people over. Now, I hear Bobby's voice because Ruli's my workout partner. And now they're talking every damn morning. Bobby sometimes don't even know I'm listening. In fact, he never knows. Except for I say hi sometimes. Right? And now they're chopping it up. They're talking about success. They're holding each other accountable. They're mastermind. It's a beautiful thing. Bobby is sending over clients. Bobby comes over here. We pick him up with the Urus. We went to the gym this morning. It's just I'm winning. We're winning. That's what it's about. It's not fucking, let me sign you up. Have a good life. It's not what a professional does. If you actually give a shit about people, you care about people, you're not going to just sign them up and that's it. Treat people like your family if they're good people. That's just me.